The following podcast contains naughty language and ridiculous situations. Listener discretion is advised.
Haunted house movies are getting quite the jumpstart lately. Presence, which we reviewed early this year, opened to critical acclaim. The Conjuring: Last Rites, which opened last week, has been receiving some favorable reviews. And the canine haunted house opus Good Boy has been gaining big steam since the trailer dropped a few months ago. Now, Lights Out director David Sandberg has signed on to direct the new Amityville horror film. That gave me pause. What reignites that flame, however, is that Ian Goldberg and Richard Naying are writing the script. And those are the dudes that wrote the amazing The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Just to add to the admittedly convoluted Amityville lore, another Amityville horror film is being penned by Joseph and Vanessa Winter, the duo behind the incredibly fun Deadstream. Now, we know the Amityville horror films made in the past 15, 17 years or so have gotten completely out of control. Quick and dirty shit heaps that are not worth your time, no matter how much you don't mind wasting it. So now, allow me to list off all the Amityville horror movies. So sit tight. Here we go. You ready? Amityville Horror, Amityville Horror 2: The Possession, Amityville 3D, Amityville Curse, Amityville It's About Time, Amityville A New Generation, Amityville Dollhouse, Amityville Haunting, Amityville Asylum, Amityville Vanishing Point, Amityville Terror, Amityville No Escape, Amityville Exorcism, Amityville The Awakening, Amityville Harvest, Amityville Horror The Evil Escapes, Amityville Death House, Amityville Playhouse, Amityville Toy Box, Amityville Clown House, Amityville Murders, Amityville Mount Misery Road, Amityville Island, Witches of Amityville Academy, Amityville Vibrator, and Amityville Poltergeist, Amityville Moon, Amityville Scarecrow, Amityville Cop, Amityville Cult, Amityville In the Hood, Amityville Vampire, Amityville Hex, Amityville Uprising, Amityville Karen, Amityville Gas Chamber, Amityville in Space, Amityville Outhouse, Amityville Thanksgiving, Ghosts of Amityville, Amityville Scarecrow 2, Amityville Christmas Vacation, Amityville Turkey Day, Amityville Shark House, Amityville Ripper, and the last Amityville movie, Amityville Job Interview, and finally, Amityville Webcam. I just
That's
hope
not
these guys
real.
can keep up with all those narratives, though I am willing to bet that there'll probably be 4 or 5 more by the time the real movie comes out. And welcome to Trick or Treat Radio.
Welcome to the 685th Amityville movie or episode
right?
of Trick or Treat Radio. Trick or Treat Radio is a stake through the heart of horror and pop culture. We wade through piranha-infested waters of streaming, VOD, and cult cinema in an attempt to find hidden gems to discuss so you can make informed viewing decisions. Episodes are streamed live every Wednesday night, at least for the foreseeable future, on trickortreatradio.com. And then the audio podcast is released on all podcasting platforms on Friday morning. Your hosts for this episode are Monster Zero,
Hello.
Michael Amityville Raven Shadow.
Hey, Wolfie, how's your balls?
What? Why would you ask me that?
Just concerned. I'm a good friend, man.
There's
You all
nothing
right?
wrong with my beanbag.
I'm happy to hear that.
Jesus. Anyways, I am Johnny Wolfenstein. I have nothing wrong with my my balls, so you should ask MZ that question.
I fucking know the answer. I don't want to ask the scary questions.
My nutsack is no secret, believe me.
My
That's true.
My nutsack's half wet my ass, but other than that, I'm perfect.
I was talking about your balls the other day with Marion.
Were you?
Yeah,
Was
we're
she
in the kitchen.
impressed?
Why?
No, that's what her response was. Like, she was like, "How do you guys know this?" I'm like, not proud of it. You weren't there during the sweatpant short days. But,
Well, MZ used to wear sweatpants and shorts.
that's true.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was quite the look.
It was.
Yeah.
All right.
We used to
Well,
get your clothes at the airport.
yeah.
That fucking intro was crazy. There is not Amityville in the hood or Amityville vibrator. Those aren't real.
Well, they are real, but the thing is, they're not all connected. Anyone can name a movie Amityville, whatever.
Like the Amity cinematic universe. Like it's not all tied in.
How many of them have you seen, MZ? How many of the 492 have you seen?
Well, to be precise, there's 48 of them.
Jesus.
But I've seen a small hand. I think I've seen maybe 2 or 3 outside of the outside of the original trilogy, of which of course I've seen. Hell, I got the box set. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 of them, and I didn't even make them through all the way. The last one I think I saw was Amityville Karen.
That's
It's not real.
that's not
That's a real no. It's a real movie. I've seen it. It's terrible.
Does someone
the
get
film
possessed? Someone get possessed and just like go and want to talk to everyone's manager?
Yeah,
trying to
something
steal
like
balls
that.
from people, make kids sad.
I saw it sitting there on Tubi, and I decided, okay, how bad could this possibly be? Yeah, and then I found out like 2 minutes in. Amityville in space, that was terrible.
Did you finish Amityville Karen?
No, no.
Wow. He walked out of his own
funny
house.
thing is that these movies are like the funny thing is that these movies are like between 70 and 75 minutes long, and I can't get through 15 minutes of them.
So you're saying you
just
want to do a
terrible.
retrospective on the Amityville series
Yes.
on this show? We'll do all 48.
Hey, that you know what? Why not? You know that covers 4 years worth for
sick
Patreon.
bastard.
We'll do it as a Patreon.
Yeah, we need to get paid for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pay Wolfie for us not to do it.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just saying, like, fucking, you bust balls that there's a new Superman movie or Spider-Man movie. There's been 48 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they're shit. But the thing is this: these films are probably have a budget of about maybe $100,000 each.
I think.
Meanwhile, the
Amityville
movies that you
Vibrator
watch
should
have
be up
have
there
a
with
budget
those.
of about 350 million. So you tell me which is more ridiculous.
Wolfie.
Actually, I can't.
What?
Actually, to be honest with you, I can't even tell you which is more ridiculous.
See,
They're
progress.
both really kind of obnoxious in their own way.
that means there's been like one Amityville movie every year that Wolfie and I have been alive.
Well, they've been putting them out like 3, 4 at a time.
Holy
It's ridiculous.
shit. Corny is in the chat room and he posted a picture of the poster for Amityville Karen.
Yeah. Yeah, the woman's got the Karen hairdo, you know,
Yeah.
swept off to the side, short and everything. Probably wants a baseball to go along with it, you know.
And
I'm waiting for that. The Amityville, that's my ball.
Amityville Stadium.
Amityville, give me my balls. Give me
The
my balls
Amityville
back.
Phillies. The Amityville Phillies. I can see it now.
Who? So it's funny because it's got the director's name above the poster, directed by Sean C. Phillips. Like, is that someone that we should know?
That sounds. No.
Oh.
No.
He's just done a bunch of those low budget movies. Like he did Amityville Bigfoot. Did you
Stop
name that
it.
one?
I did not name Amityville Bigfoot.
Oh, it's 49 then. What
Oh,
about
shit.
what about Amityville Shark House?
I did.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
He did, yeah. Dude, fucking everyone knows Amityville Shark House, bro.
So this dude directed Amityville Bigfoot, Amityville Shark House, Amityville. It's not easy actually, MZ. You did pretty good. Amityville Karen, and then Virus of the Dead, 60 Seconds to Die, Dysmorphia, Theater of the Deranged, The Caged Girl? Question mark.
I don't know about
Is that on Tubi?
Probably.
Please tell me.
And here it is, Raven Shadow. Look this one up when we're done.
All right.
Natasha Knighty's Boudoir of Blood.
That's a good one.
Natasha Knighty.
That's Natasha Knighty.
Jesus.
Wow. That's awesome.
There's
And also a
also-
lot of Hallmark movies for some reason. And then, like, you know, in Amityville Easter.
Amityville Karen.
Well, there's Amityville Christmas Vacation.
So that's fucking stupid.
They're all stupid. Why is that one stupid?
Oh,
Is the vibrator possessed? Is it evil
That I
must
don't
be.
know.
vibrator?
It
I've
must
never-
be.
Or does
I
the
would
house
imagine
make it
so.
evil? 'Cause
Remember,
that could be
you
a
don't
twist.
possess your own vibrator. Your vibrator possesses you. Ask
That's-
any
that's-
woman who owns one.
Wow.
Ask
That's
any
what
woman who
Mandela
owns one.
always
They'll
said.
tell you.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
They'll tell you.
Corny says, after seeing this trailer, I think I found one of my Patreon takeover films. You motherfucker, MZ.
What do you believe
You
me for?
motherfucker.
What do
He
you
never would have
believe me
known
for
about
this
that
for?
movie if you didn't mention it. Amityville
Blame me, It's not
Karen.
my fault.
If he picks that, like, then that means you have to watch it too. So
Well, I fought through 15 minutes of it already, so
yeah, you can make it through the other fucking 60 minutes.
yeah, right.
Speaking of movies, I don't want to talk too much about it because I know MZ probably doesn't give a fuck. But I saw Superman, Raven Shadow.
I was thinking about that over the weekend.
I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific.
I can help you. I need your help. God damn, Mr. Terrific.
It was awesome. It was great.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think, guy?
Look at MZ. What's he doing?
What did he do? Did he have a seizure?
He looks like that comedian. What's his name? I forget the dude making the funny faces. I don't know.
Michael J. Fox?
No, no. Guy was
Wolfberg.
maybe a name doesn't sound familiar, but anyways, yeah, I like Guy. He didn't have much screen time, but you know, I don't think they got a chance to really like flesh him out other than being like an asshole. But he was a good asshole, and he was fun.
The tanks with the
Oh yeah. The middle pig, yeah, that was great. That and the when I can't remember if it was Clark and Lois or Superman and Lois, whatever. They were talking in her apartment, and in the background you could see them fighting the interdimensional imp or whatever. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Kept seeing like the green baseball bats,
The interdimensional imp.
yeah.
something like that. It was some kind of imp, interdimensional
was
or
like
intergalactic imp. I don't know.
Yeah, giant, and basically the early like test shots showed an image of like this giant, like almost like a who's the a Unicron type like shaped energy
Uh-huh.
being in the background. And you're like, what's this big bad? And a lot of the shots had like Clark putting his boots on, and like he seems kind of lazy, like fucking what the fuck.
Yeah.
But basically, it just reinforces that like there are other heroes in Metropolis,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Aren't you gonna help?" It's like, "No, they got it covered. It's only a fifth dimensional imp." And Lois is like, and like that's just a Tuesday in Metropolis,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I like that they established that this kind of thing happens all the time. Like they had the air raid sirens, like people like this is an evacuation. Everyone must leave this time or whatever.
And it was so funny with that scene. You know, it's a movie because everybody listens.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if that was real life, people would just be like, nah, no, we're not going anywhere.
Don't tell me to leave.
I
I don't care if there's a giant fucking hole.
I loved a couple quick things, and then we'll stop. I love when he saved the squirrel.
Right?
Oh, that was so good. It was perfect.
Oh,
Fucking
God,
Zack
yeah.
Snyder wouldn't have had that Superman save a squirrel, and the
No,
dog when
no.
he was holding the kaiju's foot, and the dog was just barking at him.
Like,
Yeah, he saved the dog. Yeah, that's
what the
Superman,
hey,
man.
dude?
Yeah, you must have liked the punk rock thing too, right?
I literally, dude, like when you come up next, we're gonna go from the beginning to the end because it was just so much fun. I loved the intro. It gave you
Oh
everything you
yeah.
needed.
Yep, 3,000 years ago or 3 million, whatever it was. Yeah, 3 minutes ago.
3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And like it was dope. Terrific was great. Yeah, Crypto was awesome.
Lex was. I love Nicholas Holt as Lex. So good.
1A.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't realize that the engineer was actually the fucking engineer from Authority. I just thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like because I never read the Ultraman stuff, so I thought it was just like maybe a coincidence that there was a character named the engineer. But then I like it hit me later thinking about the nanobots. I'm like, holy shit! How did I not? It probably because she wasn't made of metal or whatever, you know.
Yeah, she only really had the full face mask once.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's cool.
but yeah, because he wants to do an Authority movie.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
but here's
The world's not ready for that.
one thing, MZ, and we will wrap up. But I think you could appreciate this. One thing Gunn he's doing with the new DCU, is that nothing's going into pre-production until a script is done. So
Mhm.
basically, there must be a finished screenplay, where a lot of the Marvel style is they'll have an idea, shoot a bunch of shit, and then just cut it together. And every movie is almost 3 fucking hours long.
That seems weird. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
weird.
finding out now where a big chunk is yeah, like there's stuff where everyone who's all those names in Endgame that we saw in that fucking image, that reel, they're like, oh, what does your character see so and so? And like, yeah, no, there's no script yet. We're just but you know, certain people have already finished their scenes already, and it's not written.
Jeez. Wow.
You know.
So
But
yeah,
no, I'm glad you like it.
yeah, it was good. All right, MZ, do you have your this day in horror history?
I believe I do. Just give me a moment.
Oh, what's this?
Did I see a spark come out of your cigarette range? I thought I saw a spark fly.
Yeah, dude, I get excited for this segment.
Don't catch the
Apparently.
fucking bar on fire, Jesus.
And what the fuck?
Okay, well,
Here we
this
go.
day in horror history, and today is September 10th. So, this day in horror history. 1922, 2 films were released, The Ghostbreaker and The Hound of the Baskervilles. So a little Sherlock Holmes for your face. In 1958, The Blob with Steve McQueen, the classic Blob.
Beware of the blob.
Nothing moves the
1982, Endangered Species. In 1993, Witchboard 2, The Devil's Doorway. In 1999, 2 horror films were released, Stigmata and Stir of Echoes.
Oh, good movie.
I still haven't seen
in
Stir
two-
Echoes.
In 2004, and I was at the world premiere for this film, Malevolence. That it's a film that was shot in entirely New York City, but the world premiere was in Worcester.
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought so.
Of all places.
Right? I thought so. Also in 2004, Resident Evil Apocalypse. In 2006, Black Sheep. That was at the Toronto International Film Festival. 2008, Dead Girl. Not a bad flick either, Dead Girl.
Oh, yeah.
At the
That's pretty
Austin
good.
Fantastic Fest.
Yep.
2010, Resident Evil Afterlife. 2013, Almost Human. 2017, horror movie, A Low Budget Nightmare. And in 2020, in Brazil, no less, Psycho Gorman.
Nice.
I believe that movie's 5 years old.
Almost
already.
Human. That was
Jeez.
the Joe Begos joint, right?
Oh,
Yes, that's right. It was. Yes. Yes, you're right.
Nice.
aren't you forgetting a Amityville horror movie came out that year?
I very well could be.
No, that day. It's got to
I've
be
already,
the day.
I've already mentioned them. No point
Yeah.
in bringing that shit up again.
There's probably one that gets released every single day. So
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not as special as they make it.
they're going to
popular.
release 365 so that there's one, like, released every day of the year.
What would be the worst thing to do? Listen to episode Trick or Treat Radio every day, or watch a Amityville
Hey,
every day
Hey.
for you.
what are you doing?
I'm sorry. What would be
No.
worse, the Force Insensitive? No. Fucking- I was trying to put us over. But better than that.
Okay. All right. So anyway, that's what happened there, and now we're gonna switch over to bloody birthdays.
Bloody
So we're gonna
birthdays.
Yeah, we're gonna give it bloody birthdays.
Bloody birthdays.
Yeah,
Bloody, bloody.
bloody birthdays.
Mm.
Yes. Okay, September 10th, bloody birthday. Happy bloody birthday to Elise Levesque, who appeared in the originals The Haunting of Sorority Row, Slumber Party Massacre, Ready or Not, and and also in an episode of Masters of Horror. She was born in 1985.
John Paul.
1974, Ryan Phillippe, who starred in I Know What You Did Last Summer, Wish Upon, and the TV movie Deadly Invasion, The Killer Bee in Nightmare.
Ravenshell loves that dude.
He's awesome.
Ryan
Well, he
Phillippe?
was dope
Yeah.
in Way of the Gun. In Way of the Gun,
Way of the
turned
Gun,
me
yeah.
around to him.
Oh, yeah. He was, I think he was good in 54 as well. A lot of people shit on that movie. I
Yeah,
thought it
that was a
pretty
good movie. Yeah.
In 1972, James Duval. I've hung out with that guy before. He's cool. Appeared in Night of the Living Dead Contagion, Tales of Halloween, Lazarus Apocalypse, Dead Sea, Tom Holland's Twisted Tales, The Black Waters of Echo's Pond, May, and Donnie Darko.
Wait, James Duval, he was in Twin Peaks, right? He was,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That dude's awesome.
black
Yeah.
kid, long hair.
Did you say Black Kid?
Black,
no,
he
no, no,
wasn't
no.
black.
No, I'm sorry. No, tall kid, black hair.
Yeah.
It got those reversed.
I got confused. He was
He's
also
got,
he's
he's got
he's
kind
a-
of like Raven Shadow hair.
Yeah, he's a handsome dude.
and he was in Independence Day too, wasn't he?
That,
He's
yeah,
a
he was.
native
He was
kid.
Randy Quaid's kid. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good brother.
Yeah. In
I
spite
think
of all
we've-
that, I still like him.
He used to go to Rock and Shock all the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
yeah.
Big time. 1969, Jonathan Shahek appeared in
It's
Flight
Shek.
7500, Prom Night 2008 version, Quarantine, Day of the Dead Bloodline, and Jackals.
He was the fucking lead singer in That Thing You Do.
That's right.
Oh,
Jonathan Sheck. That's how you say it.
Shek. Shahek. In 1958,
Come on, Shek.
Chris Columbus, writer for
Oh.
Gremlins and Gremlins 2. The New
1492.
Batch,
Yeah,
and
and
producer
killed all
of
the
The
natives.
Lighthouse and The Witch. And also, I want to throw in a coffin corner, Polly Holiday. She passed away, best known as Flo on Alice, Kiss My Grits and Kiss My
Oh.
Ass Smell and all that. Well, she was also in Gremlins. So
yes. She was mean in Gremlins.
yeah, she was married to Dick Miller's character in
Oh,
that
yeah.
film.
Oh, yeah,
What's
yeah.
Dick Miller's wife?
In 1954, we're going to get through this because there's a long list here.
Fucking guy.
Fredolin Ray, B-movie writer, producer, director of Super Shark, Minutes to Midnight, Tomb of the Werewolf, Bone Hill Road, Evil Tunes, Haunting Fear, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, and many, 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 many more. In 1953, Amy Irving, who appeared in Carrie and The Fury and The Rage, Carrie 2. 1953, Joe Perry did the soundtrack for for the episode Like a Virgin in the TV series Supernatural, as well as the movie The Lost Boys.
The Last
In
Boys.
1951, Bruce Reisman directed, producer, wrote The House That Jack Built. In 1948, Judy Geeson appeared in 31, The Lords of Salem, Monsters, the TV series of called Monsters, Horror Planet, Fear in the Night, and Doomwatch. 1945, Dennis Berkeley, actor in the film Bummer, Nightmare Honeymoon, Laser Blast, and an episode of the TV series The Hitchhiker. 1934, Ernesto Gastaldi, screenwriter for The Horrible Dr. Hitchcock, Horror Castle, Crypt of the Vampire, The Long Hair of Death, The Murder Clinic, All the Colors of the Dark, Torso, The Great Alligator, The Killer is Still Among Us, among many, many others. 1924, Dermot Walsh appeared in Mania, The Telltale Heart, and Ghost Ship from 1952. 1915, Edmund O'Brien appeared in the 1939 version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Dream No Evil. 1914, Robert Wise, director of The Day the Earth Stood Still, The Curse of the Cat People, The Body Snatcher, Audrey Rose, and The Haunting. And finally, in 1908, Charles Lang, sound department for The House of Wax in 1953, The Return of Dr. X, and The Mysterious Doctor. So happy birthday to all of you.
I'm sure they're all listening.
Yep.
MZ, you'd mentioned Coffin Corner. We actually missed a Coffin Corner. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I figured it would be worth
Last week.
Last week. That's what I thought. Yeah. You want to do that one?
Yeah. Scott Spiegel passed away. All of a sudden, and he was a huge proponent of Sam Raimi, Rob Tappert, Bruce Campbell getting Book of the Dead off the ground, later known as Evil Dead. He directed one film, which I have right here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's a shame. You know, nobody saw it coming, and we didn't know what to think. You know, and when word got out, I was, a little hesitant to think that maybe, this can't be real. But thou shalt not kill except.
Wow.
Well, no. This was. I'm sorry. This was done by Josh Becker, another man in the group. No. I'm sorry, not this one. I meant to say Intruder. Intruder, which is one of the unsung slashers of the 1980s. If you've never seen Intruder, I strongly urge you to check it out. It's got Sam Raimi's paw prints all over it. Okay, it's definitely a Spiegel film, but I mean, Ted's in it, Sam's in it, Bruce is in it.
Oh, wow.
And if you haven't seen it, it is really, really, really good. Check it out. Oh, and Danny Hicks is in it, of course, who played Jake in Evil Dead 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it Renaissance Pictures took a hit, and it's a shame, and
Greg Nicotero has a cameo.
Who?
Greg Nicotero has a cameo in it.
Yeah. Oh, and also so does Emil Sitka of the Three Stooges fame.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it really hit us hard, and
Renee.
I don't know if he was sick for a long time or if this was a sudden thing, but it sucks, and
yeah,
his influence is stuck with Sam and Rob and Bruce and everyone else that's in that small clique of people, and he's sorely missed.
Definitely. Yeah, huge. Had a big influence on a lot of 80s horror because of his contributions to Evil Dead and other things. But
Mhm.
I also wanted to mention is in Intruder, I didn't realize that there was that Renee Estevez was in it.
Yeah. Yep. Renee. Yeah.
Oh, was she also in Sleepaway Camp?
Sleepaway Camp 3's Renee Estevez is in it. Yeah.
And wasn't also Bruce's sister in that? Bruce
I don't
Springsteen's
think-
sister was in Sleepaway Camp.
Oh,
Oh, that Bruce.
we were just
Bruce
talking about Evil
Springsteen.
Dead, so I thought you meant Bruce Campbell.
No, I was just tying into both. Like their sisters were in
Yeah.
in that movie.
How did
Oh yeah.
How did Martin Sheen's daughter not do like? It just seems weird, right? Like, I mean, I know she did a lot of stuff, but she never was like in bigger roles, you know,
Yeah, you think at least something.
just
I
based
don't know,
on
maybe she was. Maybe she didn't. Took on the roles just to try out acting, and maybe it just didn't suit her.
Yeah, probably.
well, she's still acting. Or
Is she really?
2015 was 2015 was the last thing she did.
Oh, so 10 years ago.
But-
That's not still acting.
No, well, she has 44 credits. That's what I mean. It wasn't just like a couple things.
All right. Well, she kept busy until then.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, she was in the TV series The West Wing, I guess. I've never seen it, but she was in that series.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, that stars.
That's pretty good.
Martin Sheen. So.
True,
Wait.
yeah.
So she wasn't even in Dirty Work that Emilio directed and wrote with Charlie, or weren't they also in like a porn? I'm saying a porn movie, but like a HBO, like about two brothers who are in porn. And I think one of them had like a bald cap, like based on a true story. You think she'd at least be in some of their films?
Well, I don't know what's the name of that film.
I don't know. I
I don't
mean,
know.
if only there was a database that I could DB. Like,
She was in an episode of Growing Pains in 1987.
oh, was
I
it the
can
Coke
believe
one?
that.
Oh, she was in Lethal Weapon. She was
that's-
uncredited as an underage hooker.
Nice. She was good.
She was in Heathers.
Really?
Wow. Look at this.
Betty Finn was her character's name. I haven't seen it in so long I wouldn't remember.
Wow. Look at this. She's in some actual things.
She was in an ABC after school special.
Nice.
She was in a
Okay,
TV
my kid went
movie.
Punk.
Let me see if I can find out. A Question About Sex. That's the name of the episode.
And are there any? Was there a sequel here? The answers? Like, what happens? That
A TV movie called Dead Silence.
was good.
She was in Single White Female. She had a bit part.
All right.
She was in
That's a good movie, by the way.
Red Shoe Diaries. She was Private Chavez.
Oh, okay. What episode?
What else? What episode? Episode season 1, episode 11, Weekend Pass.
All right. Weekend. Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Jesus Christ. She was in a movie called Loose Women.
Nice. Definitely saw that.
She was in Adam's Family Reunion, a TV movie.
Oh boy.
Really? Who did she play there?
She played Blonde Sharon,
Blonde Sharon, as opposed to brunette Sharon.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a much meatier part.
Yeah.
That's the one. Adam's Family Reunion. That must have been the one that starred Tim Curry and Daryl Hannah.
Oh, you're probably right.
I think you're right. Let me see. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, Daryl Hannah and Tim Curry as Gomez,
Yeah.
and
You know what?
Jerry
I suddenly thought
Jerry Messing as Pugsley.
Oh, it's good. Jerry O'Donnell.
Oh shit, Kevin McCarthy as Grandpa Adams. You'll get nothing like it.
oh. You know what I was picturing for
Oh,
a minute? Like
And Begley Jr. is also in it. Sorry.
Oh,
and
Ed
Ray,
Begley Jr.
and Ray Walston.
Oh, that's a fucking movie.
It's a
Oh, any
cast.
Patreon takeover.
Yeah, Adam's Family Reunion. Let's check it out. What were you gonna say, Raven Shadow?
No, for some reason, as you were mentioning that, I was thinking of a crossover, like the Griswolds doing Vegas Vacation, but they cross over with the Addams Family, who are also on a Vegas Vacation. And I feel that would be interesting. Like you could have a whole new set of kids to play with Wednesday and Pugsley, and imagine like Clark and Gomez hanging out.
Could see that.
I took some gimmick brownies earlier.
They were gimmicked, or did you gimmick them?
They were, I don't know how they were gimmicked, but they were definitely gimmicked when I came to the venue.
The venue, aka
venue.
your house.
AKA my house.
All right. Well, shit. Did I even mention the movie? I think I don't think I even mentioned the movie.
No.
Fudge. I meant to do that in the beginning. Anyways, the movie we're doing this week is the film Together, and it is directed by Michael Shanks, and it stars holy shit, is it Dave?
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here.
Thanks. I know he's one of the brothers. Yeah, Dave Franco. Dave Franco. And Allison Brie. Who you like her from Community, right?
Yeah, I'm a huge Marksky. And also in Glow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never saw Glow.
Yeah, that's how I know her from, is from Glow.
Glow, yeah.
Was really good. The fact that it only went 3 seasons pissed me off.
Yeah.
That was a good show, Glow.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that like a product of COVID? Was one of the main reasons it got canceled?
You know what? It's on Netflix, and Netflix has stupid reasons for canceling out their own programming. But, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I don't know why you cancel out your own shit, you know? Especially if people watch it.
When it's doing well enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's doing well. I've only seen the first, like, 3, but I really should...
Mark Marrow's in it?
It was great. Mark Maron, yeah.
No, Mark Marrow.
No,
Mark
not
Maron.
Was Johnny Bad? Or, yeah.
Got, oh, God damn it, what's her name? Is it Killer Kong? Is that her name?
That sounds right.
She came to the WWE as Karma, and then
had
to bail out because she got pregnant.
Yep, I think it was Killer Kong.
I forget the name of who she is, but she plays one of the characters, and she's actually quite good in it as an actress. You know, she's actually really quite good.
I'm looking her up to see. Yeah, I don't know why. I keep saying there's a movie called Killer Kong.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. Her name. Damn it. But anyway, she's in it.
Awesome
really
Kong.
Good. Awesome Kong. That's
it.
Yeah. I mean, hell, even Gina Davis appeared in it, for Christ's sake.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about the film Together. And what else we got going on? Anything else you guys excited about? Interested in? Oh, MZ, you said something about a trailer earlier. I meant to ask you before we went on air. Was there a specific trailer you wanted to watch?
No. I just thought maybe we could, collaborate and decide decide on a trailer that we could all watch together for the first time, you know, and then give a small critique of it or talk about it.
Well, we could do that because that's what I wanted to do at the beginning of the fucking year. I wanted to do reactions. So
no, I know.
That's a good idea. When Wolfie came up with that,
it fizzled out like a. Yeah, I know, but the whole idea ended up drizzling out like a dry fart.
Yeah, because you guys couldn't get it to sync up correctly, but I think we realized.
I have a Chromebook now.
I think I realized that we could do it just on the feed here. You guys would just have like a couple second delay or something. Is there a trailer? Maybe we'll do that and then head to break. Is there a trailer you are
I didn't have one up. I didn't have one
Alright.
set up. So let's do that next week, and we'll.
But you hate trailers. Why do you want to do trailers?
Yeah.
I don't know, something to enhance the show or something. I don't know. It's an idea.
How about this? How about? Oh shit, MZ hasn't. You haven't seen Black Phone, right, MZ?
I have not seen Black Phone.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Shame on me.
I was gonna say Black Phone 2 trailer dropped. I haven't seen it yet. But
I did finally see Smile. I finally got around to seeing Smile.
meh. Wait, did we
It's
see it on the
not
show?
as-
I forget. No, I don't think we
I
did
don't
that on the
remember.
show.
It's not as bad as everyone's making it out to be.
You know what, MZ? Here's an idea. You know what? 'Cause I too hate trailers unless I don't give a fuck about the movie. What if this is what you can do, it's an assignment. What if you pick a fucked up scene to show us from your fucking fucked up brain?
I could try that. I could try that. I got plenty of fucked up scenes in my head.
Let me know.
How about this? How about we watch? I got a trailer. Do you guys want to know what it is, or want me just to play it?
Just play it.
Play it.
Okay,
It's
let me. I
called
gotta.
Roll.
I gotta get it queued up. It'll take me just maybe a minute. So
Or we can do a classic trailer.
yeah, well,
Times past.
I got one here though that we can do. That's sort of relevant to a discussion we had recently. So let me get this queued up. But yeah, I guess if people dig this and they want us to do a reaction, it is something I wanted to do earlier in the year, and it just didn't work out. But I think we can actually do it now. So yeah, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute while I get it set up. How about that?
All right.
Hey guys, I have an idea. What if we do reaction videos?
Son of a bitch.
Right? What do you guys think of that? I'm fucking smart. Producer Raven Shadow.
Because I wanted
Nice.
to do something that was relevant to the discussion. I wanted to do I wanted to pick a song and play like a music video and react to it, or like a trailer or something like that. So I think something short, sweet, 2, 3, 4 minutes tops. So, but yeah, we can do. We'll do a trailer tonight and see how it goes.
Nigga do. But no, as we wait, I got one of those colorectal things in the mail. You know what I mean?
Coca-Cola
Are you
rectal.
gonna shit in a box?
Yeah, the cola god thing.
You-
We can do an unboxing.
Just to let-
do an
no,
inboxing.
no, let's not
Dude,
do an unboxing.
No, it's weird though. So like I called. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Looks like I got a text message. It's coming. I'm like, I didn't want no fucking box shitting kit. So I call my contact at my primary care physician.
Of course,
And
as you do.
you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing this for? And they're like, no, thank you for calling. It's something that the insurance companies are sending, and they're like, yo, fucking don't send that patient shit unless they need it. We'll tell them when they're gonna do it. So I'm straight till 2030, baby. But it does come with like instructions.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Yeah,
Is
you
that kinda
place
get-
the box on the floor and you shit in it.
yeah. It's got this cooler. Like,
Oh, that's good for your beers, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Holy shit. I can't
I think
believe you're unboxing this. Oh my god.
I could put it in ice.
Well, to be perfectly honest, let's be glad he's unboxing it rather than boxing
Then
it.
inboxing it,
It
yeah.
comes with the beverage. Look at this.
A
it comes with juice.
beverage. Jesus Christ.
It comes with a hat.
Don't
Like,
put
it's
that
cool.
on.
What the fuck?
You're
is
supposed to put that over the toilet, you idiot.
Oh. I think we could use his bag.
You
So,
know what?
Yeah, I mean,
You know what's funny? I got one too, like last year,
right?
and it's sitting in my bathroom still.
Right?
What?
I watched the directions and I'm like, I don't really want to dig around in my own shit, okay?
Yeah.
You have to like swab
though?
it. You have to like swab it, and I just haven't done it.
You know what though?
Oh, now there's premium content right there.
Yeah, I'll mail you some premium content,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, we'll send you samples.
Yeah. What's your address again?
That's the
Oh,
highest
send
tier.
another
The,
Christmas card.
the highest tier of
If you
Patreon.
subscribe $5 a
Yeah,
month
yeah.
to Trick or Treat Radio's Patreon, you'll get a free sample of Raven Shadow Wolfenstein shit.
Yeah, if you get in the $100 a month tier, you get a stool sample.
Oh, it could be a mystery box. It
Mystery-
could be any one of
yeah,
us.
oh, it's a mystery, all right. Whose shit is it?
I got a Raven Shadow. Ooh,
Well,
I
if
gotta
it
wonder-
smells-
I gotta-
smells like tofu and plants, it's Wolfie's. If it smells like booze and cigarettes, it's Raven Shadow's. If it smells like anything else, it's mine.
Wait, does your shit smell like cigarettes?
I don't know. I haven't used the box yet.
A mystery box. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
can you imagine if all the cigarettes that you smoke, dude? Can you imagine if there's like heavy traces of nicotine in your shit, and you
Oh,
realize
God.
it, and you just take the shit and you put it in some rolling papers, and you start smoking your own shit?
Oh, come
Ah.
on. Come on. That's a little much.
Now it's gross.
Yeah,
But
you made
you know
it
what, though?
gross, MZ. Thanks.
You made it weird. Thanks
Yeah.
for making it weird. This
He's
PSA.
just smoking. Hey, he's smoking his own shit, man.
But you know what I might do though? I might keep it in my car. You know what
Keep
I mean?
it in your car.
Well,
Why?
just in case, right? What if there's a
In
problem?
case of what?
Oh, what
What
if you go camping or something? You
What?
need to go?
Well, like stranded. You know what I mean? Or go through a time warp. You know?
But in
Let's
case of
do the
what?
poop warp again.
If you're stranded, so what?
Open the box. What?
What's in the
And then what?
box? What's in the box? All right, I got
That's
this.
what it is.
I got this shit ready. You guys want to do this?
Exactly.
All right, so we're gonna do a
But
trailer.
seriously though, get checked. Everybody get checked.
Get your
seriously.
colon.
Just
Get your colon
get
checked.
your colon checked. Yeah.
So I took a souvenir. Turn number 2.
Oh man.
I wanted to play husband. I wanted to lead the life of a family man. It didn't work out.
I don't even know what
took
he's
a
doing.
Souvenir.
I have no idea.
Turn number 2.
Fucking terrified.
All right, you guys ready to do a trailer?
Yep. Let's
Yep.
do it.
All right.
Oh,
What?
I don't know what it is.
All right, now we also should stay quiet so everyone else can hear.
Well,
this
no.
trailer.
No. The point is to react.
Yeah.
It's a reaction video.
Okay.
You talk over it if you want to.
MZ thinks we're really in a
All right.
theater.
Yeah. Shh. All right.
All right.
Let's go ahead. I'll play it, and then we'll talk over it if you want. I'll keep the volume down a little bit so it's not blasting, and then we'll talk about it after.
Fucking Snake Eyes doing a reaction video.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation. In fact, it may not even exist at all.
You guys know what it is?
Is it an old movie?
28 years later.
Yep, it's a sequel.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
The Bone Temple.
I can't see this.
Too late.
Many of the things we take for
Is it a
granted
penis?
Not yet.
will one day pass away completely.
Oh, there he is. Alpha Boy Samson.
When that time comes,
Alpha Cock.
Nice.
men will no longer
There he is.
communicate.
This will be twice as long as it was in the last film.
We may have diseases,
112 inches later.
barbarism,
Yeah, Jimmy. I can't wait to see Jimmy's gang.
the whole world
Oh, they're gonna be awesome.
will cease to make any sense.
Oh shit, there's the dude, our boy.
I can't see.
Look at the incredible changes we've experienced
I'm just listening.
and survived.
Yeah, boy.
And yet even greater changes
All right.
are still to come.
Are you ready?
Alpha Cock. Oh shit. Yeah.
Ooh, Nia DaCosta.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
They don't believe how
Because
toxic
she
this is.
did the She did the Candyman remake.
She did, yeah. Yep, that's her.
Candyman.
Okay, all right. Yeah, as soon as I saw that pyramid of skulls, I'm like, yeah, that's 28
Yeah,
years
yeah,
later.
exactly. Yeah, the tower. Yeah,
Yeah, that kind of gave it away.
yeah. I I gotta say, like, I was really fucking impressed with that movie. Like, I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
like that much, but they took it in a whole fucking different direction, and like it really freshened it up because it's not just a normal fucking zombie movie anymore. You know?
And again,
Yeah, there's layers now.
Yeah.
we've talked about this. I mean, you could consider this a legacy sequel at this point, right? Like how it wasn't 28 years, but it was a while, right? It was
It's 25,
real
I think.
time.
Yeah.
From the original.
Yeah, I think it was 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I guess probably. Fuck. 2006, 2007. No, it couldn't have been 25.
It's-
04?
I'll have to look it up in a sec.
Yeah, it was right around post Manor. Sox may have just won the World Series. But still a far fucking time. You know, I think over 15 years.
2002.
Okay.
So it was
Okay.
23.
Okay. It's still a long fucking time.
The interesting thing about it too is the way it was shot. Like, 28 days later was purposely shot with like not Super 8, like high 8 camera or something like that. Do you remember, MZ, what the camera that was used
In 28
in 28 days later?
days.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I
It was
have
meant
no
to
idea.
look kind of. It wasn't a found footage film, but it was meant to have the appearance of that like that was on purpose, you know.
Yeah, there was a different look to it that
Yeah.
I wasn't really aware of at the time. It did look a little unusual. Not to say it looked bad. It looked good, you know, in spite of my opinion of that film.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest 28 Days Later fan. I still got to see 28 Months. I still haven't seen that yet, so I got to get around to that.
Do you?
It was fine.
Yeah, it was. I don't think it was as.
Fine.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do like 28 Days, 28 Months. I think there's some decent stuff in it, but I really liked Robert Carlyle in it.
Yes. Yes.
Was awesome, and then also your boy Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
But
And I thought
yeah.
I think they were curing some of the infected. There's some good ideas there, but I think ultimately I think I've only seen it once theatrically, and it was fine.
Yeah, same.
My
I don't
memory
think
of
I've
it,
seen. I
it
don't
was
think
fine.
I've seen it since the theater. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if it was like on, I'd watch it.
Our boy Joshua
I'm excited.
Libre. Sorry, Rich. Hold on one sec. Our boy Joshua
please.
Libre says, "Yo, I'm digging the trailer reaction."
Nice.
Thanks, Joshua Libre. Appreciate it, man. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
Okay. It probably was very important, though.
It was smart though. It was really
Probably, yeah. We'll just imagine it's like the smartest thing you've ever said.
Oh, I'd be like fucking. And that's how you cure cancer.
And that's how you ship shit in a Cologuard container.
That's how. Yeah.
All right.
That's so funny. But seriously, you can check that out, okay?
Yeah, definitely. We should head to a break. Let's see here. What? I don't have the break ready once again because I still haven't re-imported the music, so I'll have to find something to play. Trying to think of something. You know what? Maybe I'll look for my No Man, the new album, as opposed to.
Oh, nice.
Let me see if I can
The
find it.
old album.
Yeah, let's see if I can find it this time.
Yeah.
Couldn't
You
find
could
it
do a
last
little GFY. You could do all the tracks are good. They're all hits, baby.
They are. All right. So while I'm looking for this, I will let folks know that they can help support the show by a few different ways. First and foremost, Patreon. So you can head to patreon.com/trickortreatradio. And speaking of Patreon, we're also streaming live on Patreon right now, right this very minute. And so we're now streaming on Patreon and YouTube and also our website. And I'm going to continue to do the Patreon for a bit, see how it goes. That's where Joshua Libre was tuning in. So we do have some folks tuning in there. And I still think people are not used to the Wednesday thing because we haven't gotten the viewers that we used to have. So I think regardless of how things go, I think we'll go back to Thursdays once we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still a couple months away, I think. So for the time being, we'll be on Wednesdays for the live folk. So yeah, check it out, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. You can go ahead and join for as little as $2 a month. Or you know what? If you don't got any ducats, you just join for free. You don't get access to everything, but you can join for free, and you can watch the show live on Patreon if you wanted to. And you could just follow us and get updates for anything that we put out. And you can also do the whole a la carte thing if you don't want to commit. If you have a fear of commitment and you don't want to pay a monthly subscription, you can just buy episodes that interest you. So just, it's a little bit, it's like $1 more that way. But if you just want to buy a la carte, you can do that. But if you want everything, you just go ahead and do the $2 a month, or get into the higher tiers if you want more perks. Do you want more perks? Oh, you're thinking of a different kind of perk.
Percocets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Don't fucking throw your shit away. Mail them to Raven Shadow at P.O. Box.
I might have after Tanya is done with what she's going through, we might have a bunch of stuff to send you.
Dude. That's awesome.
Hey, Christmas is coming.
Do you do benzos?
Yeah, dude.
All right. I actually have some benzos from when I was sick. Like last year, I never took any of them.
What a good brother. You're so good, Wolfie.
So good.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, you got me benzos. Your birthday's coming up.
My birthday's coming.
I know.
Dear Santa.
For the man who has everything, but needs
AJ Benzo over there.
AJ Benzo.
Benzos. Oh, I love you, dude.
Well, I haven't given it to her yet.
Yeah, no, just.
I don't think you can ship that shit.
Just the anticipation.
Yeah,
Of how happy he is.
I don't think you can ship that
federal.
shit.
No, it's federal. You can't do that.
Yeah.
As you send him to the Montezero's address.
Let's get the dog
I know.
sniffers.
Yeah, don't do that. You can't, not anymore. But
He'd be like this for the next 3 months. He'd be like,
Oh, so nothing will change.
yeah, right.
Shit. Oh man.
Yeah. I always say people that throw shit away, like fucking A. But that's fun. That's fun. I am excited though. I am excited. It's a bummer that you boys can't make it, but I'll be working the Silver Scream Con this upcoming Sunday here in beautiful Worcester, Massachusetts. And for those, basically it's a local convention, but if you've heard us talk over the years, it's kind of like the rebirth of a rock and shock convention that we used to talk about. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that.
And when is that again?
This weekend. The
geez.
week of
I thought it was
yeah.
fuck. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I was supposed to send you something. I thought it was like in a week or two or something.
Yeah, well, I mean it's the weekend.
All right, well, shit.
It's all right. We'll see. We'll get, oh. But no, it's by Damien Leone's gonna be there. I got the list upstairs.
I saw the entire list. There's a lot of people showing up.
Yeah, dude.
Bigger than Rock and Shock ever was.
I mean, it's a different, but yeah, I mean, it definitely has a lot of other the backer. I mean, it's the dude from Spencer from Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah.
Who's a local boy. He used to go to Rock and Shock. So I mean,
Local boy done good.
He done good. He's probably been there when we were there.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
Maybe stop by the Trick or Treat radio table.
That's true. Yeah.
I doubt it.
Barbara Crampton's going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've said that about 40 times.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I had no idea. Holy shit.
I
Wait.
love Barbara Crampton.
No shit,
Not
Chet.
enough.
No shit.
No shit. No
No
shit.
shit. No shit. The great Jason Patrick's gonna be there. Fucking.
Jason Mewes going to be there?
I wish. He was at Rock and Shock every year. I remember when he was drawing penises on his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You say whatever you want about Jason Mewes. You can't say he's not the real deal.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no.
He is the genuine.
probably too
article.
much,
What
though.
you see
Too
in
much
the
the real
movies
deal.
is what you get.
Yeah. But he's really come a long way, that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble for a long time.
Yeah.
But looks like he's straightened himself out, and
Yeah.
good for him.
And it works. When Ben Affleck's your sponsor, you fucked up.
Shit. All right. Well, I still can't find the new No Man album. I know I have it on my computer somewhere, but I'll play a track from his previous album, Time Pirates of Omega Zero. And let me just go ahead and pull this up, and I'll get it ready. So yeah, no break. We'll have a track that we're gonna play, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. But before we go there, like I said, patreon.com/trickortreatradio. Give it a look. Also, a couple other ways you can support is head on over to trickortreatradio.com. Scroll down on that main page, look for the Amazon logo, click it. It's going to bring you to Amazon. It's going to input our affiliate link. Everything you purchase in that session gets attributed to us, and it doesn't cost you any extra. We got Black Friday coming up, and well, I guess it's a couple months, but still.
That's crazy. I'm like, fucking really?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
fucking
what's today's
September, man.
date? It sucks.
So yeah. Oh shit! I just remembered there was a music video I wanted to share with you guys, but maybe we'll do that for another week,
All right.
like for a reaction. Anyways, yeah, so give that a look and click our Amazon link. And also on trickortreatradio.com, you can click on store, and it'll bring you to our digital storefront. And there you can buy the greatest hits of Trick or Treat Radio Volumes 1 through 3. It is a sampler of the early years of the show. So we've been doing it for 13 years, 13 plus. And if you're fairly new, and you haven't heard the old days, it's a different thing. It's a different beast entirely. There's we had different hosts, kind of slightly different format, and we're all, well, in some of the episodes we're all in the same studio, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, give those a look and consider supporting. We would appreciate it. Keep things going. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this track, but Raven Shadow, why don't you take us into break?
Well, I mean, I really can't top the Cola Guard gimmick. So I mean, I think we should lead in this track with "Coming at You" from the brisky norths of Canada. We're gonna give you "No Man" from Time Pirates of Omega Zero, coming at you hot and fresh.
On WTTR.
WTORTR. WTOTR we are.
No, it's got to do 4. You got to do 4 letters. WTTR.
WTTR.
Yeah.
WTTR.
There you go.
WTTR.
Oh,
WTTR.
speaking of Howard, did you guys hear his announcement? I didn't hear it.
I just heard that. Yeah, there was. I mean, our pal.
He's sticking around.
Okay.
Posted, he's like, yeah, they said I was canceled, so I got to stick around. And then I heard he's hired, was it Mamet, one of his staffers, who's like a former like Navy or Air Force interrogator, to like find out who may have leaked shit. I don't know if that's true. It's crazy. I love Howard.
All right. Yeah, but here you go. Raven Shadow did the thing, so we're gonna check out some No Man. This is Warlock Stomp from Time Pirates of Omega Zero. So we'll be back in just a few to talk about Together.
Makes the magic rotten, madness makes the magic rotten, madness makes the magic rotten, magic makes the madness rotten. Bright as night, horses high, shackled chains, bound and tight as we go to the gallows pole. Moon is shown, our way home, haunting whisper on the moon as we go where shadows go. Sky, bleed the rain, rage your mind through the pain of full cries as fires rise. On the wind we live again, 'cause your eyes face your sin as we go where shadows go. Bright as night, torches high, shackled chains, bound and tight as we go to the gallows pole. When I rise, heaven dies, buried breath, torn from lies as we go where shadows go. Hocus pocus, boogity boogity, ballet ballet, boogity boogity, helter skelter, boogity boogity. Hocus pocus, boogity boogity, ballet ballet, boogity boogity, helter skelter, boogity boogity.
And we are back on Trick or Treat Radio.
Oh, yeah?
I got confused because thought my computer rebooted. The screensaver came on the other one. All right. Anyways, oh wait, where's the camera? Where are you, camera?
Ready for my close up.
That's weird. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, that's the old one.
Not the new format, but the old format.
That one's not too bad.
Not bad. Sexy, right?
Or is that better?
See a lot more
Which
than
one do you
wow.
like better?
I like that one better.
Okay. Get to see us up close.
Ooh.
All right. Oh man, I forgot the. I see. That's the thing with all this music missing. I forgot to do the thing, and the thing with the beginning of the
Oh, yeah.
music and all that good stuff.
Oh.
Well, hold on. I got it. Just gotta get it ready. And it is time for our feature presentation. And this week we're going to talk about the film Together. And this film from 2025 is rated R. It is a 102 minutes. It is a body horror, psychological horror. And it is written and directed by Michael Shanks. And the film stars Dave Franco, Allison Brie, Damon Herriman, Mia Morrissey, Carl Richmond, and Jack Kenny. And the synopsis: years into their relationship, Tim and Millie find themselves at a crossroads as they move to the country. With tensions already flaring, an encounter with an unnatural force threatens to corrupt their lives, their love, and their flesh. So, Michael Shanks a lot, Michael.
Shanks for the memories.
This is, I believe it's his first feature.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's done, he's got a few shorts under his belt. And what is this? The Wizard of Oz, AUS, was a TV series. I don't know where it was a TV series because I can't find it anywhere. But he starred
Perhaps
in
the
that.
Wizard of Australia.
Maybe.
The Wizard of Melbourne.
Melbourne. But yeah, he directed and starred in that, I guess.
Adelaide.
Okay.
But yeah, this is his first feature, and as I mentioned, the film stars Dave Franco and Allison Brie, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're a real life couple.
I believe
Oh,
so.
shit.
I believe
Really?
so. Yeah, yeah. So some of that probably wasn't acting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is their fucking chemistry? No, I'm just kidding. Like, imagine if they had bad on-screen
been
chemistry.
That's been said before.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've seen that before. Yeah. So you're on to something, Wolfie.
I was
That's
actually
upset.
just kidding. I mean,
No, but like that's just. I mean, I'm not saying that we agree. Well, we feel that way. I'm just saying that that's been said, like in the on the internet.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he is married to Allison Brie. They've been married since 2017. It says on his IMDb, and he is the brother. Speaking of brother, he's the brother of James Franco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
His probably more well-known brother, I would say, right?
Probably.
Yeah, James Franco's more well known.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's been in a ton of stuff. I mean,
127 Hours, the Disaster Artist.
Yep. Pineapple Express.
The one with, the one with the 4 chicks. What's it called?
Spring Breakers.
Spring Breakers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wasn't Jeff Jarrett
the
in
Raimi
that?
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, yeah. He's in the Raimi Spider-Man movies. That's right. So
He
yeah.
played Hugh
Oh,
Hefner.
that's right. He was. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
He was Harry. He was Hugh Hefner. He was in that great the Kim Jong Un fucking movie,
Oh
when
yeah,
they interview him
yeah, that's right.
with the great Eminem cameo.
I still haven't seen that. I wanted to. I
It's
just
pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
it's weird. He didn't do. He actually didn't act for a few years from 2019 to 2024. There's a gap.
I think he kind of got in trouble
Oh,
for something. Like I don't know if he was like canceled or I think he got like some bad. I don't know details, but I heard he had a falling out with Seth Seth Rogen.
yeah.
And I don't know details, but I think he kind of got in some. There was some accusations. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I think that's what it was.
All right. Well,
Not to fucking talk shit, but
he's
I think
got
that's what it was.
he's got 8 films upcoming. So
Uh-huh.
he's been
Nice.
Hollywood
making
loves
up.
to come back.
Making
Yeah.
up for lost time.
Yeah, making up for lost time there. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Tyson
So
has a fight coming up.
but yeah, this is his brother Dave Franco, and what has Dave been in? Oh, he was in.
He's mostly known for comedies.
Yeah. He was in 21
he
Jump
was in-
Street, I guess, the
Yep.
2012 movie. What else? Oh yeah, he
I
was
think he
in
played the Nate. Okay.
he was in Day Shift, that movie we did with the vampire movie
Oh,
on
yeah.
Netflix
Oh, he was
with Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx. Yeah. And what else was he in? I'm just like drawing a blank. I'm looking at his. I have to look at his IMDb now.
I think a movie with Will Ferrell where they played neighbors. Like he was in a frat.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he's played
Neighbors. It's called
like
Neighbors.
a frat boy. Neighbors.
The
Yeah.
remake
Yeah.
of Neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah, he
The
was in.
movie when they were neighbors.
Oh yeah, he was
Neighbors.
in Warm Bodies. That's right.
Oh, okay, with Lex Luthor. Callback.
Yes, it is a callback. He did some voices on Young Justice. He did the Riddler, his voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
John Glover is my Riddler, sir.
Oh, he was in Fright Night. I didn't see the Fright Night remake.
Oh, he was? Oh, he was the kid.
Was he the main kid?
He had to have been. Maybe. I enjoyed the remake.
Oh
With,
no,
Colin Farrell.
Anton Yelkin was. He was Charlie Brewster.
Oh, yes. Yep, you're right. He was his buddy, I think. I think he was buddy.
Evil? Was it like he was like the evil proxy?
Oh shit, you know what? I'm making shit up now. I don't remember.
I don't know.
He might have been that kid. He might have been the fucking
You guys remember the original Fright Night, right? With Evil,
yeah,
Yeah.
the
evil
kid. I would
evil
love that.
Eddie.
I fucking no. His name. They just called him Evil. Fucking love that.
Okay.
Oh, Christopher Mintz-Plasse was a character named Ed in the Fright Night remake. That was probably him. Anyways,
All right.
all right. Well, we don't need to get into Dave Franco's whole fucking
Yeah.
filmography.
He's a
here.
Pisces.
He's a Pisces. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Pisces rising.
Yeah. He's it's what he's into.
So this film did have a little bit of controversy too. Maybe we'll get into that, but the filmmakers were sued for plagiarism. I'll have to pull that up. I think the court case was thrown out, if I'm not mistaken. So it was just deemed that it wasn't plagiarism.
Okay.
So I'll pull that up so we can talk about it. But yeah, let's dive in and let's do some first impressions of Together, starting with MZ.
Yeah. I knew nothing of this movie coming in, and I'm glad I did that. This is a one of the better body horror films, probably the best body horror film since The Substance.
Okay.
This was rather amazing. It's not perfect. I mean, there is some things about this film that do kind of grate on me, and there was one area in particular where I'm like, where I feel like the whole tonal there was a whole tonal, if I'm saying it right, whole tonal shift in this film. And it kind of threw me off a little bit because I wasn't expecting it, because it wasn't being treated as such earlier in the film. But after this one scene happened, I'm like, wait a second. Why? And next thing you know, I'm on the almost on the floor laughing my ass off. And I don't know if I'm like reading it wrong, if I'm not understanding what's going on, but I can't help but do anything but laugh at what's going on. Uh, but it's an interesting take. I don't know, I don't know what this is plagiarized by or what it was assumed to be plagiarized by, but this was an interesting movie. I wasn't sure what to expect. Just going by what we saw on the synopsis, I'm thinking, okay, if you're talking flesh, you're going to be talking body horror. So I was pretty impressed with what I saw here, actually. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's a very interesting watch.
All right, Raven Shadow.
I agree with a lot of what MZ said. Legit. Where I knew there was the poster had them kissing. They were a real life couple, and there's horror shit going on. So I just watched it, and again, I'm not a body horror fucking guy. It's not my gimmick, but I was intrigued by it, and I thought there was the way they set up them leaving their, like, I don't know if it was New York or their, at least their city life with their friends all around the same age. I think we find out that at least Dave Franco is 35. His character's 35. So it seemed like him and his friends. Oh, and Bree, I forget her name too. Allison Brie. Their peer group, and they're going. He's like an aspiring musician. I like that kind of thing. He doesn't drive, but his buddies are giving him a hard time, like fucking, oh, you fucking, we liked you better before, kind of shit. Anyway, it felt real to me. And when shit started happening, like, what the fuck? This is kind of intense. It was a little difficult to not see Dave Franco in like his comedic roles that I'm more familiar with. But obviously, we've seen, people switch genres. But I was along for the ride, but I thought this movie failed in explaining the mythology, and I didn't quite understand why things were happening. And I don't know. I think it just crumbled under its own idea. And I agree. There's a point where it kind of like, oh, really? It just kind of got cheesy, and I'm not sure I understand the ending. But yeah, so I was. I don't know, I'm not sure where this is going to go.
All right. For me, yeah, I wasn't quite sure what to expect either. I know that this is sort of usually is led with, it is like a vehicle for Dave Franco and Allison Brie, and but they weren't the creative force behind it. It was the writer and the director, Michael Shanks, who had written it before they were even involved. So I think it's just sort of the way it's being marketed is like, it's, they're a real life couple, and they're in a movie where they play a couple who are, like have relationship issues and stuff. So yeah, I didn't really know if it was going to be how much body horror there was going to be. I was pleasantly surprised that there was a pretty good amount of body horror. It wasn't like a cop out, like there was some pretty intense stuff in this too. Some pretty good horror. And
yeah,
the thing that's interesting about it is you're actually afraid of your partner. Like, that's kind of like what it comes down to. Like, I know that there's more to it than that, but that's sort of what it comes down to is your partner is sort of like almost like the villain in this, in a way. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. There are some things that I felt ended up getting a little bit too predictable. and that was the inclusion of one additional character, which I'm sure we'll
Yep.
talk about.
Mhm.
I liked it better when it was a mystery, or more of a mystery, and I feel like having someone have I guess some sort of motive sort of lessened the impact of it a bit for me. A bit.
Mhm.
I did still like the ending for the most part. But yeah, I think it's actually, I think the most interesting part about this is the conversation that this is going to bring about, whether it's through us or you know, couples having conversations, because ultimately it kind of speaks to the idea of what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, I can't believe I freaking forget.
Cohabitating,
No,
cohabilitation,
no, that's not it.
co-conspirator,
No. Holy shit. I just-
co-defendant,
No, no.
cohabitator,
Jesus Christ. You said that one already.
lover, roommate.
Let's see. Oh my god. Codependent. That's it.
Good. Yeah, I feel I said that.
You did not. You definitely did not.
Next.
Codependency, and where in this, you know, sort of some of the ideas are one person kind of loses their identity and gets kind of sucked into the
Vortex.
the other person in the relationship and gets swept up in their life and kind of loses their own life and their own identity, and you know, they rely on that person for multiple reasons to be able to survive, essentially, you know, and without that person they might not be able to. And there's a whole lot that goes into that. It's, I mean, there's a lot of psychology at play, and one of the things is when, I don't know, this might be getting a little too deep, so I don't want to go too deep into it, but when we're younger, obviously we're molded by our parents and by people we interact with, and so sometimes we have interactions that maybe when you look at them when you're older, they're not really favorable, but it creates a memory that is connected with chemicals in your head, whether it's good or bad. You know, like for instance, if you, I don't know, you have abandonment issues or something like that, like that might be something that you look for in relationships and subsequent relationships, not because you necessarily want that, but because it's something you're used to and it makes you feel it's like comfort almost. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but your brain and the chemicals in your brain don't know that that's not right. It's something that's familiar,
Right.
so it looks for that. So, you know, I thought it was interesting that they kind of tackle a lot of things about codependency and toxic relationships and stuff like that through this sort of movie. So I actually I think that it's a really well-made movie as it relates to people being in a relationship and a lot of the discussion around that. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of good here, and I think that it was more of a horror movie than I expected, which I really appreciated. And I will say that I I would say about halfway through the film, I was kind of getting sick of Dave Franco's voice. I don't know why.
Right?
He's
Yes.
Yeah.
like, babe, like,
Yeah.
it just sounded a little, like, I don't know. It just sounded too,
Yeah. More on him.
Yeah.
I can't even describe, like, and maybe that's
Like,
what
not
he's going
quite-
for. Maybe he wanted to
Yeah.
have it sound sort of like pathetic, you know?
Yeah, not like a oh geez or like a Woody Allen, but like, you know what I mean, but like still annoying, like fucking
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was whenever
I know what you
they didn't argue a lot, but it was just like when stuff was happening, it was like, babe,
Mm.
babe, you know, like, I don't know. It bothered me a little bit, but I thought
Well,
else.
it kind of went along with his character too. When you
Sure.
realize, you know, the way
Yeah.
his character is, it kind of fit him. But at the same time, it just got nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. So if that was the goal, you fucking succeeded.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if that was the goal, then yes.
Yeah, you did a great fucking job, Oscar.
So I guess that's pretty much my first impression. And there was surprisingly some decent comedy mixed in here. I thought, like, not laugh out loud, blah ha ha, but I thought that there was some good stuff to add some levity to what was going on. Like there's a scene. Ah, shit. It was like kind of like it was a callback when they're at the party, the going away party, and what Millie's character does when she gets down on her knee.
Yeah.
Like we see that sort of come back later on.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was like a couple, like, I'm trying to remember what the jokes were. I'm trying to remember now. There was like
There was the Facebook line.
yeah. You know, and I thought that it added some just like, I hate to use the word cute, but it was, you know, that's like a couple thing, right? Like
Endearing.
it's like a cute couple thing. Yeah, endearing, yeah. You know, makes it feel like they're an actual couple who have these kind of in jokes and things like that. So yeah, I thought that was good. And obviously they're a real couple, so I mean maybe they didn't have to try very hard. But
Right. It's like, oh, think about Tuesday when you fucking said that fucking shit about my mother.
yeah.
You know, fucking like like
I did think their chemistry was good. Like I didn't actually have a problem with it. I was just kind of joking at the beginning. But yeah, I thought overall, yeah, I did have fun with this. So let's get a little deeper into it, and I guess we'll start, MZ, with some of the body horror. You seem like you're a little surprised by some of the body horror in this.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm on board with what you said, Wolfie. Is that this turned out to be more of a horror film than I expected.
Yeah.
And that is true. The level of horror that's in this movie is surprising and unnerving too. It's very uncomfortable to watch at times. Um, and this innocent little film that you know never even heard of before, and boom, it hits you in the face like a ton of bricks. Uh, I thought the body horror in this film was very well done. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
I mean, I know we're jumping really way ahead into the effects department here, but some really great effects work here. And even the CGI uh,
Yeah.
wasn't that bad. It was actually quite good,
yeah.
which I never say.
I think one scene in particular, it maybe showed a little too much, but
What do you mean
Well,
show too much?
what scene was that?
towards
Was
the
it one?
end.
Was it one of the sort of like when it kind of panned out and you saw what was happening when they were coming together? That
Yeah.
there was one scene where I thought so too. It was a little translucent, but
Yeah.
I think that kind of made sense with what was happening. Like we don't really know what that would look like, so
Yeah, and not enough to be like take it. I mean, it was like it looked a little, but whatever. I don't know how much that costs.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys saw, but whatever it was, it didn't bother me.
yeah, it didn't really bother me. But
Yeah,
like
not
I
bothered.
kind of know what he's referring to. I think if there was something that stood out, I could kind of see something.
But the prosthetic work I thought was very well done.
Yep.
Now, and the amount of blood and the bodily distortions that
Mhm.
we get to see, and mix that along with the Foley work that they had going on with the
Yep.
crunching sounds. It's almost kind of like from the remake of Suspiria. It's almost on that level, where you hear the crunching of crunching body parts and twisting and contorting and all that other stuff, and it works really well. Um, this movie works almost on like say like The Thing meets Society.
Okay.
If you've ever seen
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
Thing, if you've ever seen Society, the Brian Usna joint.
Yep.
And just a good all around movie that one is. let's see. I think the story is a good one. Although I do feel that there is some uh, not uneasiness, unevenness. That's what I'm trying to think of. This film at times can be wildly uneven, where you think you have it kind of pinned down as to what the narrative is, and then there's certain situations that deal with our two heroes in which it doesn't really apply to them, but it applied to everybody else within the film, which kind of, I don't know if they're like rigging the rules about how things are done here and stuff like that. Um, there's a certain scene that happens where things start getting really out of control, and then next thing you know, it starts turning into a comedy with overreactions and facial gestures and things of that nature that kind of make it lean towards more being a comedy, and that almost threw me right out of it because I was taking this movie pretty seriously. Yeah, I mean, there's the couple has their levity moments and humor between the two of them, but that's normal of any couple, and you see that in any movie. So I didn't think of it as that kind of banter as being a comedy. I just saw that as being two people being a couple. Then it got to be a little bit ridiculous as far as changing the tonal shift of the film from being a serious horror film to a comedy. And I was like literally laughing. I was laughing out loud and long too, because I it just took me completely by surprise about the the comedy that they injected into this film,
Yeah, yeah.
and it almost ruined it for me. It was the time when things were getting pretty serious, and they both run outside, and then Millie says something to
Tim.
Tim, and he gives this facial gesture like it's exaggerated for television for a sitcom, you know, and it just really kind of threw me out of it. But the story itself is really, really strong, and and that's what kept me glued. And while it is strong, there are some areas in it that kind of had me not wondering what I was watching, but if I even really cared if these little misnomers were going to bother me, and they didn't really. Uh, uh, but like I said, there is some unevenness in the film. It is predictable uh, to a certain degree because when you're only dealing with one other person who has just about as much screen time as the rest, you got to say, what's going on here. But you kind of know what's going on here. Yeah. So just a matter of the whole story fleshing itself out, so to speak.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk real quick about the plagiarism case, and let's see. Yeah, so it was after it. I think it was after it debuted. And let's see, Sundance. Yeah, so it debuted in January of 2025 at Sundance, and there it was sold to Neon for $17 million. The film was sold to them for distribution, and so, anyways, there's a film called Better Half, and the producers of Better Half sued the creators of Together, claiming that it is a blatant ripoff of their film, which they claimed had been offered to Allison Brie and Dave Franco in 2020, and which their agent had turned down. It says both projects involve a couple that become physically stuck to each other through a mysterious force. And yeah, it just goes on from there. So I don't know. I want to see the outcome. I think the case was dismissed, but let me look and see what the outcome of that was. Yeah, so Better Half. I don't know if that movie is available anywhere. Let me see if I can find it. But I mean, it is interesting that it got offered to them. You know, so I can imagine somebody, somebody offering it to them and then seeing a movie years later with similar themes,
Yeah.
So here's Better Half was released in 2023. I think it's just kind of an indie movie. I don't know if it's available anywhere to stream, but the synopsis of this is Better Half follows Arturo, who is searching for true love, and Daphne, a polygamist allergic to commitment. They meet for a one-night stand, but they end up finding their missing halves when their bodies fuse during sex.
Well, that seems fucking interesting.
You're like, I want to watch that movie.
We should watch that movie. The Spanish language, Arturo. He's cool.
Yeah, apparently they even there's even like a Spice Girls mention in that movie in the Better Half.
Jeez.
That's funny. It's funny that you say that. When did that movie come out? 2023?
Yeah, but they offered the script to Brie and Franco in 2020, apparently.
Oh.
But the creator of the film together said that he initially started writing the script in 2019 and I guess registered it with like whatever, like, for copyright things. So there is a version of the script in 2019 that he registered. So it was it was before Brie and Franco were offered the roles of this other film, Better Half. So, I mean, that's just kind of what happens, right? Like sometimes, like I've heard it in music where you hear like a riff, or something like that, and they might have even come out like right around the same time, and there's probably no chance that could have, been stolen. And actually,
Right.
I don't want to like inflate my own ego or anything like that, but back when I was in a metal band, I had written a song. I can't remember what it was called now. Fight the Myth, I think was the name of it.
Nice.
And
It's a dope title.
we literally like had just recorded like a rough version of it, and then I heard Megadeth's "Go to Hell" from the Bill and Ted's. Was it Bill and Ted Go to Hell? Was it the second one?
Go to hell. In my head.
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Sorry. And it was almost the exact same riff, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I literally, because I had never heard that song because it just came out, and we had already recorded it. So it's one of those things where it just happened, right? I mean, it probably was, inspired by something else that, but that just happens. And
Right.
I feel like, I mean, this can open up a larger discussion that we're probably
Right.
not prepared to have now, but I do feel that there is like this collective consciousness that we all sort of can tap into, of ideas, so there's really no unique ideas anymore. Go ahead.
Well,
Shadow.
it's funny, Wolfie. Like I mean, it's happened a couple hours ago, or minutes ago. Like, how many times it's happened on the show? Like where two of us will go for the same joke, say the same thing, like at the same time, like we're just on the same page. Even down to the whole Armageddon Deep Impact conversation.
Right.
X-Men Doom Patrol.
Dante's Peak Volcano, right?
But exactly,
Now sometimes
it's
there's
happened.
sometimes there's copycats, but
Oh sure,
you know,
Megaformers,
right.
or fucking You know?
Right, or like, there's that like Asylum Films that spoofs movies like
Right.
literally as soon as they come out, like they put something out.
Right.
That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is just that weird happenstance where
Happenstance.
yeah, where it occurs,
You know, I mean, I've listened to podcasts where I would say this if I was there, and they say, it's just that I think if you're of the same time frame, you're inspired by similar things. Can
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Yep.
Sometimes it's stealing, sure. Sometimes it's stealing. But
Yeah, so I think I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but
Sure.
I think that's sort of what's going on here. And plus, these are ideas that they're not original ideas, like the idea of two people becoming one. They even mention in it about I think it was the Jamie, the teacher guy. I'm pretty sure that he mentioned Plato's Symposium or something like that about that story.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, where
that was yeah.
where the was what was it? Human or man was too powerful, so they were separated.
Right.
Because what was it that humans had like 4 arms, 4 legs, like all these
4
different
legs
things.
and 2 faces.
Two
Yeah.
faces.
Yeah, and
the one thing he always teaches his students every year, he teaches them that thing.
yeah, and they were too powerful, so they were split by was it Ares? Am I? They were relaying a story. I forget who the story was about, but I don't know if it was Ares or one of these other not our old
it
Ares.
probably was Ares.
Yeah.
That's where he's been.
But because humans are too powerful, they split them in two, and then your goal was to find your better half, your other half.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That was it. Yeah. You're on a quest to find the one that completes you. Or
Yes.
some fucking shit.
Exactly. So I mean, that's a pretty, it's a pretty common sort of trope, I guess. I mean, we don't see it a lot in film necessarily, but it's something that's fairly common.
I think totally. I mean, how many the Hallmark Channel is based on finding your perfect one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, last thing I'll do is I'll read a statement from the director, Michael Shanks. So he says, have you ever been in a relationship so long that the line between you and the other person starts to blur? I've been with my partner for over 16 years, almost half my life. That entanglement of identity, love, and codependence is what inspired Together. It's not just a script, it's a reflection of something deeply personal. Tim's story, his love for Millie, his relationship to his family, his relationship to unfulfilled ambition as a musician, is completely rooted in my own personal life. I lost my father at a young age in the same way our main character does. His trauma is rooted in my own. To have this called into question is not only deeply upsetting, but entirely untrue. I wish I didn't have to clarify this, but I completed the first draft in 2019 and registered it to the Writers Guild of America that same year. In October 2020, I received development funding from Screen Australia to further the project. In 2022, my agent at WME introduced me to Dave Franco. From our very first meeting, we bonded over our love of horror, and I pitched him Together, a script I had been trying to get into production for years with no luck. Soon after, he and Alison Brie came on board to act and produce the film. To now be accused of stealing the story, one so deeply based on my own lived experience, one I've developed over the course of several years, is devastating and has taken a heavy toll. The suggestion not only undermines the work, but also attempts to erase the emotional and professional journey I've taken to bring it to life. But more importantly, the facts matter. The timeline is documented, the drafts, submissions, and correspondence are all there. I stand by Together, its origins, and the years of work it took to make it real. To make this independent film was an absolute dream come true that required years of hard work and no shortage of luck. It's been the most insane whirlwind good fortune to have collaborated with so many amazing artists to make this film a reality, and I'm so excited to share with the world later this year.
Well,
I think that's it says 3 out of 4, but that's the last page that I'm seeing here.
That's sounds pretty fucking sincere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's the thing is when you write, you write from experience. You write from something that means something to you. And I feel like if he had just fucking blatantly ripped this off, it wouldn't have that emotional core. Because
Right.
we've talked about this, you don't have that experience. You're telling a story that someone else told you, you know?
Well,
Go ahead.
well, think about it too. I'm sure all of us and everyone watching who's been in a long-term relationship can echo. There's a reason why some things are universal, right? Like there's stuff that I'm sure everyone can relate to in some way
Sure. Yeah.
with a partner, you know, like, so it's like, yeah, you know, you could definitely feel that with, you know, especially a marriage, you know, but yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a point when you know, like you can't imagine your life before that person, right? Like it's sort of that thing where like I don't even remember what things were like before I met this person, and then trying to think about it after, you know, or without that person, and it's just very difficult because it's like, well, you're so ingrained that is your life now, and our relationships are hard, like no fucking doubt about it. I think we can all agree. And everyone carries their own baggage into one, and you know, I feel like us as men have a lot of things, a lot of difficulties because we were taught one way or certain ways, and that's really not the way to be a good partner in a relationship, you know, like emotionally distant and you know, and all that. That's really not going to do much for you in terms of being in a relationship. So yeah, it's not easy. It's you know, it's like a fucking, I don't mean to trivialize it, but it's like a plant, right? Or a flower. Like you have to like continue to water it and nurture it and you know, and tend to it. It's not something you just plant and that's it. It's done, you know? So yeah, and I think they did a good job of showing that. Like I felt like these two were at a point in their relationship at the beginning of the film where Millie wanted to go basically live her dream, and Tim had to give up his, in you know, for that. And you know, you can talk about whether or not his dream was realistic or not. I mean, that is, I think, a fair discussion to have, but it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, when you're in a relationship, someone has to compromise. Usually, a lot of times both people can, but sometimes one person has to compromise more than the other, and you have to make sure it's worth it before you do it, because if you are compromising and you don't want to, it's just not going to end well, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I just think it's an interesting discussion, and one that, you know, I'm sure a lot of people have, because, you know, whether it's a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, or even, you know, like siblings, parents, like any sort of relationship. I don't mean strictly intimate, just any kind of relationship. It takes tending, you know, some are easier than others, or some are more difficult than others, but yeah, and everyone brings their shit into it. You know, and you have to,
everyone has baggage.
Yeah, and you have to put your shit in a Cologuard bin and then ship it back. I did that for you, Ray Michelle, because I could tell you were putting your headphones back on.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So yeah, I think it's interesting because in this, Tim, he feels like he's almost kind of pulling away from her, and he's not sure if he wants to do this. Like he seems sure, but then his friends are like, "Dude, you're gonna go live in the fucking country and you're not gonna play music anymore." And he's like, "Oh no, I can still do it," you know. And then he tries to get in on this tour that they're doing, and it's so totally not going to work. Like you can look at it and be like,
Oh,
yeah, no, this isn't going to work
Oh
for you,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
And even down to, he's like, oh, I'm gonna self-produce. I'm like, oh yeah, we got a label, and he's even more tied in because one of the guys in the band is
Oh,
the
yeah.
brother of
his
his
wife.
girlfriend,
Yeah, girlfriend.
of
That's right.
his
Yeah, yeah.
fiance.
Right.
Oh yeah, whatever. And they're like even more intertwined.
Mhm.
And again, I'm sorry to help Ollie with some stuff, but obviously it's Alison Brie's character is more, she's making money where unfortunately the dream isn't paying the bills.
Right, right. And it typically doesn't.
Right.
I think we can all agree to that for
Oh yeah.
some way or another.
Right. You know, I'm pretty good at fucking dick jokes, but I work in health insurance. Good fit.
Hey,
Good fit. Hey. Hey. Yeah. I'm a good guy to have in the operations meeting. I fucking blend.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to get too deep into the relationship thing.
Yeah,
But
sure.
the other thing I wanted to bring up was actually I kind of fucking hated the intro to this, the opening of this with the dogs.
Right.
That was hard.
Right.
Like, and I don't mean just because I'm vegan, but like these dogs, like you could almost kind of feel for them. It's like, oh man, like, yeah, it was just kind of rough. But I thought the like mythology of this was super interesting. Like, what was that? Like,
That's my question.
I mean, we
We'll
have some answers, but not really. Like I don't want to talk about what it ended up being, but we have some answers, but not a lot.
So
Just
that's
enough,
where some of
just
the
enough to sell you the idea. Really.
Yeah.
I don't think like any kind of oversight on the director's part where
Oh, I don't think so.
where it was like, oh, I guess we forgot to add this in or that in or explain this away or whatever. You don't need your handheld for a film like this. Some people you do. This one I kind of had it figured out, and it was very vague in areas where it needed to be vague, but also, like I said before, there were areas in which I feel like it was wildly uneven, uh, and I think a little bit of explanation would have helped in that regard. uh, I'll give an example. I won't be giving too much away here, but uh, Tim and Millie, their boyfriend and girlfriend, or male life partner, female life partner, or however the term was used, but they weren't married.
Right.
And here they're having this power
They're
that's
living in
bestowed.
sin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll use that. And they have this sort of force thrusted upon them to join up in one form or another, let's say. But when the big reveal came out as to what happens and who's in charge, it becomes more of more of a religious aspect. It takes on a religious turn, and because of that, we learn that it's taken a religious turn from a married couple, and now it's taken a religious turn on an unmarried couple. So I'm thinking, well, religion kind of like frowns itself upon, any kind of religion rather, frowns itself upon living in sin, living together. But they pretty much all agree with marriage. So that whole aspect of it was kind of throwing me off, like, all right, so they're willing to take in anybody, or because it's a religion, should they be taking in people who are married as opposed to people who aren't married? So that's just one example of the unevenness that I was able to catch into this movie.
Well, yeah, and I don't want to talk too much about that because it is getting into potential spoiler territory.
Yeah.
the thing to me was it didn't. I feel like they weren't necessarily like recruiting per se. It just was an opportunity. So that character was almost like interviewing Millie, and he had asked like, is he the one or something like that? Like, it seems like he's your better half, or or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said, and I feel like that was all he needed to know was, that they, had a certain type of relationship, and it's kind of funny where she referred to him. What was he? His boy. Oh man, I can't remember what she called him when she was talking
Yeah, it was
to
some
Jamie.
terminology like
Boy
something
partner
or
or something like that, like boy partner
Yeah.
Tim or something.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's the part that I feel like muddied the waters a little bit, because I kind of almost wish it wasn't there, like that whole kind of like plot towards the end. I almost kind of wish it wasn't there. Like, I liked the mystery aspect of it. And I feel like it just could have been, one thing it could say is that maybe it's an alien thing, like maybe it's from another planet, like something crashed here on this planet. And, I know it's getting into like sci-fi shit, but maybe it's just to demonstrate that like other civilizations have a much better way of of having two people integrate, or just talking about like the duality of humans. And I feel like there's almost like something, if it was otherworldly, it might actually be more interesting. And we still don't quite know, but I feel like grounding it in something that is religious, spiritual, cult, whatever you want to say, I feel like almost took away a bit of the coolness.
Well, I think the religion came from what it is, and again, forgive me if I missed some of the conversation, but because they made a point, it's a cult, or no, it's not a cult. Like, I don't think it was divine influence. I think the idea of divine came from a result of like the kryptonite in the ground, for lack of a better term.
Right. Yep. So it was built around that. They found something and they built something around that. Yeah. I mean, that's probably more likely, because otherwise, like, that's not something you just create on Earth. Like, oh, you make this potion, like,
right.
So, and then we had the story of the other couple who had gone missing previously, so.
Oh, yeah. So I found this a lot more interesting with the couple shit, with them in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it lost me more as we got outside the house. And I just thought that it didn't quite explain, like, what's the upside to this?
Well,
like, we see two different perspectives.
That's the thing. It's not. Well, at least my interpretation is it's not saying one or the other is better.
Okay, because we saw two examples. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. I mean, but I think the contrast here is two separate people who are coexist in a relationship, independent of each other's bodies. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's the other one of like who really intertwine their lives, so to speak. And I think it really that's the thing. That's the thing where I'm a little uncertain of what it was trying to say, because ultimately, as the director sort of put it, it's about you kind of forget your life before you met someone, and you can't imagine it after, like a life without them. So it's really like you're so intertwined. You're might as well be like a single entity, and that's I think a good way to think about it is there's the one partner, there's the other partner. I guess in some cases there could be another partner or maybe even another one, but
Yeah,
you
boy.
know, there's one partner and there's two partners here, and then um, it's how they sort of integrate and um, combine their lives, so to speak. So yeah, and also just want to read in the chat. Our old friend Rachel from Zombie Girls
Oh shit!
popped in the chat,
Hey,
In the
and
house.
she says popped in just at the right time. Beautifully said, guys. That was like 10 minutes ago. So we were talking about I don't know exactly what we are talking about, but then she said, "Hi, so excited you're talking about this one. So much to unpack." And then she just added, "There's a third who rejected it too."
Oh.
So there is, yeah. So I guess in a way, you have to be open to it, right? Like because if you reject it, we saw what happens, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so okay,
I mean,
that's the thing.
ultimately, I mean, the thing that muddies the waters a little bit is the cult aspect of things, because
Yeah.
this could be seen as a good thing, right? Don't
I
fight it,
guess.
just accept it, right? Accept that you're one entity and your lives will be easier,
I
Hmm.
guess. I mean, provided that you're with the person that you want to be with,
I love
and you're not with somebody that you don't want to be with.
right. I love Raven Shadow.
Otherwise,
He just goes,
oh, go ahead.
and then takes his headphones off and walks away. Like, that's interesting.
I'm gonna think
I'm
about this. I'm gonna think about this while I'm doing something else off camera.
I understand. I mean, he's taking care of Ollie,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was just funny. Oh, and then it fixes the hair. Oh,
It
pushes
fixes
it
the hair.
back.
Yeah, he's got to do the Kevin Nash thing.
I'm gonna pull
Drake.
I'm gonna pull my hair down so I can do it.
Yeah, with Scandinavian black metal hair.
Raven Chat, I was just talking about how I loved that you stood up and you went, and then took your headphones off and walked away.
I just fucking thinking some shit out, bro.
That's what MZ said. Yeah, I know. I know you have to like go check on Ollie and stuff like that. But like, I don't think you've ever like prompted like what was going to be a response and then walked away. Like a fucking
To be continued.
like a fucking Skexy.
I am the Sketsy of podcasting.
Skexy of podcasting. The sexy Skexy.
Oh, I am the sexy Sketsy. Yeah, boy.
No, he's not.
Oh, I am, dude.
No, you're not.
If I'm a Sketsy 9.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You'd be 9 on a Skexy scale? The Skexy
yeah,
scale?
You combine personality. I got 2 jobs. You know what I mean? I got a house. I put all that in. Dude, I'd be a Skexy 9, dude.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Skexy 9. Oh, shit.
I mean, there were some areas in the film that, I mean, it just kind of bothered me a little bit.
Sure.
Like, but I mean, it doesn't really mean much, but it still kind of like irked me, like when they fall into that hole.
Yeah.
Okay, and they can't get out and they're stuck in there, and then ultimately it turns out that they can't get out of there until it stops raining, probably because of being slippery and everything like that.
But they were really relaxed about that. I'm like, you should be more concerned about being in a fucking hole. Right?
And sleeping down there.
They were a little bit easygoing with the idea that they were stuck in a hole.
Stuck in a hole again.
Without any way of getting out. But that was the part that bugged me. It's like, all right, well, the sun's out. It's, for the most part, I imagine it's dry, so they can climb out. but you never see them climbing out. You only see them like they're in the hole,
Yeah.
and they make the attempt to climb, and next thing you know, they're out of the hole. It's like that's a pretty deep fucking hole. That's like 20 feet
Yeah.
deep, if not more. How the hell did you
Yeah.
get out of there? You know, so so it's like, you know, because there's another time where a character goes into the hole, he has a rope with him, and that's how he's able to get out. But this time, it's like, give me a break. How the hell did that happen? But I mean, that it's not major. It's just one of those little quirky things that I noticed that, you know, that I just happen to notice and you know would like an answer to. But uh, the breakdown of their relationship as the film goes on really takes a header. You know, their relationship is really starting to strain. Not only because of well, mostly it's because of Tim's inability to commit. First of all, his semi-commitment towards his band, which really doesn't, like as you were saying, Wolfie, goes nowhere. I mean, you could tell just by the amount of attention that they put towards that part of his life. You
Right.
can tell it's a go nowhere proposition. You know, even you know, even Millie's like, you know, or Tim rather is like, you know, I picked up my life and moved here to the country, and she's like, what life?
Yeah. Right.
You know, I
He,
mean,
he liked the idea of being in a band more than being in a band.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I
The
mean? Like
idea
he
of
liked
it
the
was
idea.
more appealing than actually being in one. Yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
and don't forget the lack of intimacy even going into this place. Like, not for nothing, his girlfriend's Allison Brie, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
but also he got really annoying. You know, with
Yeah. And
and
she
what
still wanted
like we
to,
was talking about
you
earlier.
know.
You know, with his whining and his needing and everything else that was happening with him, and you know, it kind of makes you wonder what she ever saw in the guy to begin with. You know,
Yeah.
Well, she
but
mentions it, the Spice Girls thing. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
know,
I know that
but
I'm not saying it's not a good record,
that's.
you know what I'm saying? But
no, I understand that, but there's got to be more to it than that. I mean, it can't just be the play of a record. I mean,
yeah, lots of coke.
I will say I do like the choice of their track of Two Becomes One.
Yes, very
Was
apropos.
it
Smart,
little
smart
on the
pick,
nose?
smart pick, smart pick.
See, for me, that was a little bit too on the nose, but it also gave me flashbacks at work at Discovery Zone, where that was on the karaoke for the children,
Oh boy.
Wow,
along with
really?
"Semi Charm Kind of Life," the pop song about heroin.
What was I just gonna mention? No, it wasn't the Spice Girls. I was gonna say something else. I forget.
It's a good album.
Is it?
And they're way too young. It is actually, yeah, it's a pretty dope track. There's some bangers on that fucking.
There's
record,
some
I'll tell you that much.
bangers.
It really is. It really is, dude. You know what? I'll fucking say it. But I feel they're all way too young to be that enamored by the Spice Girls. But
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but maybe.
bangers on that record.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. Well, they're from England.
It's true there. Yeah.
Finest.
Fuck. I forget what I was gonna say about it. But yeah, I think
No, what they have in common. What they have in common.
Yeah. So I mean, I think it makes sense. That's kind of the thing, though, is when sometimes you can get in a relationship and it's not for like a couple years later that you're like, I don't know if this is it, you know? Because you get comfortable, and sometimes it can be difficult to discern being comfortable with settling, you know? Like,
Right.
so yeah, I mean, I think. Oh, I remember. I actually just remember what I was going to mention. But just to finish the point, I think that's the difficult part is really understanding which situation you're in. What I was going to mention though is this movie could have had a very different ending after that bathroom scene, huh? Ends up in jail
yeah.
on the news for like, yeah,
That was fucking terrifying.
it was kind of terrifying.
Everything about that. And then when you see the shoes, you like ups the
Yeah.
fucking ain't like, oh my fuck. Everything about this is bad.
Yeah,
And then
the kid
oh,
fucking
that's
walking
fucking
in, like
Oh God.
dude.
it's just so bad. It's so bad. But I mean,
so bad.
if you think about it, like what it had been, sound like months, if not years, since they did that, right?
Yeah.
And he just came on like real strong, and she was just like, "Well, I guess it's about time."
Right. It was a lot of emotionality in that scene.
Yeah.
But like, this is one of those things where anything going wrong at that moment is wrong. You
Mhm.
know, like, wait a minute. This is whoa.
Right. There's really no way that ends well.
No.
And there was some stretching. There was an overhead stretching, a little overhead drone shot
Oh yeah,
of
of Dave.
a little Dave.
Yeah, we did see little Dave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Cocktober's engorged right now.
Dude, dude, they've been speaking. You know what? They've totally taken that Cocktober idea.
You know what? I think we inspired it with last
I
year's
think we have
Cocktober.
inspired.
We've had a lot,
Ladies.
yeah,
We've
And
had
some of you
lot
fellas,
a lot of
been a lot of
DSOs,
dick
Cool.
this year.
you're
Yeah.
welcome.
a lot of DSOs
Been
this
a
year.
lot of
Yeah.
dick.
If you-
this year.
But that should be a whole different segment of the year-end show. Like
Best DSO.
best DSO, because we got at least top 5.
Oh, Alpha Cox Samson #1 still.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, what gave it away? His record.
Cox
I mean, by that
Cox
is-
Ratu #2.
Yeah. Fuck it. Okay. And this year's girth certificate goes to.
Birth certificate. Oh shit.
Yeah, boy. And they're very individual. Only
Raven Joe, can you produce a girth certificate? we
I'm
need to
fucking
we need
trying,
to see
man.
it. For you to get
one of
this
those Trump
for you to
pills
get
from the
this
US
job.
Open.
We need to see your girth certificate or your social security card.
Oh shit. Fucking TSA, you guys are fucking getting strict.
Jesus Christ. All right, we should probably wrap this up. I feel like there's still a lot more to talk about, but
Yeah.
what did you guys think? Did you think I don't know what to call it, the cave, what was in the cave or underground, do you feel that was like alien in nature or like man-made? Like, what did you guys
I
think?
mean, I think it was supernatural machinations, maybe. You know, a force. It could be alien. I was fine with it just being a fucked up thing, and I guess so. Here's the thing too. I think it might have worked a little bit better, at least for me, if they were more secluded. I think them still being accessible to the highways and byways of their even small town. I think if it was more isolation, maybe I'll save that for my denouement.
MC, anything else you wanted to bring up?
Uh,
Score. We didn't talk about the score, the way it was filmed, or anything like that really yet.
I'll bring it in my verdict.
All right. I will talk about. I think this was filmed well, and I think that a lot of the drone shots really, I know drone shots are not special anymore, but we seem to get them like almost every film. But I thought they were really well done in this, especially that scene. Actually, the scene when he's in the shower and she's driving away.
Yeah.
Thought that was a pretty intense scene. It's a little weird, but it, I did think it was actually very illustrative of showing sort of the effect that had on him. But yeah, I like the way they filmed it, especially when she like stops at the end of the driveway and just pauses and then pulls out, and we kind of see like that overhead drone shot So yeah, I thought
Really good drone shots.
yeah, I thought a lot of the stuff was super effective and really worked. The way it was filmed, I thought was great. I think his film looks really good, and it a lot of it's done in darkness in a house. A lot, like several shots are done really dark, but I didn't feel like this was too dark. Did you get that sense at all, MZ?
No, I thought the lighting was fine.
Yeah.
You know, it came across rather natural, actually. I mean, it was dark, but you could still see what was going on. So the lighting gave off a rather natural look to it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I would agree. Because we get a lot of shots at night in the house and then in the cave.
Yep.
I thought a lot of the stuff that was done in the cave was really effective. I especially liked. I think it was a dream sequence at this point, or maybe it was a hallucination, but it looked like the cave was like breathing. I thought that was really well done
Oh
and super
yeah,
creepy.
yeah.
And a lot of the visions of the nightmares that he had were super fucking creepy. That one where he wakes up and looks across and there's like another couple in the bed, like in this super long
Oh, yeah.
elongated bed.
Yeah, yeah.
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking cool. And then also the hair in the mouth.
Yes.
That was
yes.
fucking freaky. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah. There was some good scenes of terror here. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed how they played it out. The how long they were able to stretch out some of these scenes to give it that suspense, and it played itself out really well, really well. I was pretty pleased with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with that. Also, the score I thought was pretty good. Pretty minimal, but I thought that there was some points where it was really effective.
I agree. Yeah, that was also at that point where when things started taking a rather comedic turn, there
Yeah.
was a slight moment in that score where I felt like it was going to start turning into something out of a Tim Burton film. You know, kind of like playful and cheery, but yet still suspenseful at the same time. So the tone of the music kind of changed a little bit at that point for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I could say that whole point of the film just kind of like it really didn't work for me only because I was taking this movie maybe a little more seriously than I should have, and because of that, I figured the comedic aspect of this film was kind of like ruining that for me.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't. It didn't. It just caught me off guard.
Okay. Well, I think we can probably head to the verdict on this one now. Raven Shadow, was there anything else that you had?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Let's see. Do I have the verdict music? I think I do. So I guess we can do the verdict music this time. All right, let's do it.
Trick or treat, baby.
I wonder if people would say you're a trick or a treat.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
All right, it is verdict time. We'll let you know whether Together was a trick or a treat, and camera didn't switch. There we go. And any other final thoughts? Still hasn't switched.
The much better photo is Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather look at Busta. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah.
I spent
there,
this
there,
time
there we
saying
go.
Ah,
Jesus.
there we
There it
are.
is. All right,
There we are.
let's
Bring
do
back
the
Busta.
let's do the verdict, starting with MZ.
This is probably the best body horror film since The Substance. It's still not perfect. There are some areas in it which makes me scratch my head, but overall, it's really well done. I think the scares are they work. There's enough suspense going around. There's enough body horror going around. Enough body contortions. The sound
yeah.
effects for those things work really well. the relationship between Tim and Millie, I think, uh, is effective. Although I do get tired of Tim, and his whining a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree to that. Uh, and it is a little predictable in terms of what's not so much of what's going on, but who's behind it. It's it's really not a get. It's not even a guessing game, really. Um, and I also feel like some of the character and the story development is a little uneven. There's some areas in this that I say, well, you got this going on, but what about this? And well, this works for this character, but not for this character. Why? We don't know. So there is some unevenness going on here, but the story still is strong enough. There's still enough meat on the bone here to say, yeah, this is good, and it is good. This is a recommend. I say, yeah, do watch this. Uh, don't expect the substance, of course, but you'll find enough here just as much as I did to warrant this as a recommend. So this is a treat.
All right. Raven Shadow, how about you?
Yeah, it's funny. This is another example of a film we've discussed this year that my opinion has changed after our discussion, and also too after hearing the statement by writer and director, correct, Michael Shanks.
Yeah, he wrote it and directed. Yep.
Which I could definitely see how personal this is for him. I can only imagine, but I could see the rock and roll character, of rock and roll instinct, is a metaphor for him, maybe a writer and a director for his creative endeavors.
And
And maybe
yeah.
along the way, he found out, like like that scene in Mallrats. I give them all up, Brody, just for one more day with her. That kind of classic, kind of story. And I think there's just the conversation of the relationships. We definitely see that. Again, taking it back, I found them in isolation way more scary and interesting than the other character that comes into their life. The other teacher. Um,
Oh, I
and
thought you meant the other character.
oh, you know, um, I was interested, but I thought I don't know. It did lose me a little bit. I did think it got a little bit comical. Um, a little bit too. What's that story? The story of the Magi or something like that. When the dude cuts his hair and she throws away her brush.
The gift of the Magi?
The kiss of the Magi.
Gift.
Oh, the gift of the Magi. What do you call it? Amityville Gift of the Magi. That was good.
Amityville Gift of the Magi.
Another callback. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely not mildew. I'll tell you that much. Mildew doesn't fucking do that. I don't care how fucking moist and damp it fucking is.
I don't give a fuck how crazy mildew is.
I don't care how crazy the fucking mildew is. That ain't fucking mildew. But yeah, I did forget about the fucking J horror fucking movements. I would say it's barely a trick. I am a huge Alison Brie. She's fearless in scenes. I hear her and Dave Franco are quite the exhibitionists in real life. So barely a treat.
Wait, which one is it? Jesus.
I don't know.
Trick, treat.
Check out Community. It's really fun. Barely a trick, but check it out.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask, MZ, what did you think of the scene when Dave Franco was taped to the chair?
Oh.
It's almost like Evil Dead reminiscent
Chekhov's.
reminiscent
Chekhov's.
of lopping off the hand.
Yeah. That was a good amount of tension going on there.
Yeah.
It's not only, if she's going to do it, but if she does, what's the result and what's the pain going to be like, and it was pretty strong. I mean, I think it worked out pretty well.
Actually, good call, good pull, Wolfie. I think that was done really well, and believe it or not, probably as accurate as that kind of scene could be, in a weird, fucked up way.
Yeah, I thought.
Like, shh, let me do it. Let me do it.
Yeah,
Fucking
I thought that scene was
do it.
was well done. I actually also I thought the scene. I know that bathroom scene was a little interesting, but I thought when they detached, I thought that was also like pretty well done. When she was like
God.
holding his, his her hand over his mouth.
Yeah.
I was literally your panties. I was waiting for the fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm music to come on.
or Benny Hill.
Yeah, like yeah. Okay. Oh, that would suck so much.
Rachel in the chat.
Having it suck so much would be part of the problem.
Rachel says this was a big old treat for me.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, I'll give my verdict. Also a treat for me. I really enjoyed this, and I think the ending. I don't feel it was a satisfying ending. It was a logical ending. I don't feel it was satisfactory for me. Go ahead, Aaron Shadow.
That's fair. I think you said it very well.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
Yeah,
without saying it.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it just it wasn't quite satisfactory. But yeah, no, I really dug this. It has a lot of great body horror elements, but above that, it sort of does. I mean, you guys know, like, I can put on my monocle if I want for this, and but you don't have to, and you can still get a really well made horror movie, even if you don't want to dig deeper. But if you do, it's there. There's plenty there as it relates to relationships and sort of what that means for identity and shared identity, and do you have to give up your own identity? Like, like there's and codependence, and there's so many different elements to this that I think are really super interesting. And, I think it's something that could be a good conversation for partners to watch this movie and have a discussion about it afterwards, I saw this one alone, but Tanya's sort of avoiding certain types of horror nowadays, as you guys probably can understand. But yeah, but this is one that I would be like, like maybe if we skip that first 2 minutes, I think she'd be cool with it. With the dogs.
Right, for sure.
But yeah, no, I think it's a really good horror movie, and way better than I expected. And there's a lot there, a lot to talk about, a lot of things to discuss. So yeah, that's something I love about horror, where it's just, it tackles a normal sort of everyday subject in an interesting way, that if you want to engage with that, you can have conversation about it and what that means, So yeah, no, I really dug it. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing what Michael Shanks does, what he plagiarizes next. No, I'm just kidding, of course. He didn't plagiarize this. I'm just kidding. But no, I really would be curious to see what he does next. I think he could go into comedy as well, because I think there's some comedy here, but I would love to see him tackle some more horror stuff. So we shall see. All right, well, that's going to wrap up our discussion of Together. And next week, now this is one that we were going to do this week, but I decided to hold off because we just wouldn't, we really would have had less than 24 hours to watch it and digest it, because this film just got released on premium VOD. So next, we're going to do a film that I'm really looking forward to talking about and checking out. I haven't seen it yet, but it has been getting a ton of praise, and it's it's being called one of the better horror movies in the last couple of years. And that is the film Weapons from director Zach
Oh!
Kreger. And the director of Barbarian, which we all, I think we all really enjoyed it, right?
Oh yeah, boy.
You like that one, Raven Shadow, right?
I fucking love Barbarian, bro.
You love
Yeah,
Justin
yeah.
Long, so
I just, well, I love, you know what I mean?
you love Justin Long time.
He conveyed the right emotion. I'll tell you that much.
But yeah, I can't wait for this one, man.
Me
I've
too.
been hearing so many good things about it, and didn't get a chance to see it in the theaters, but it is available now on premium VOD. It was less than a month for it to hit premium VOD since theaters. It did really well in theaters too. It was a huge success. So great to see that horror is still very much alive in this day and age in theaters. Even so, Conjuring: Last Rites, I think it grossed the most for any horror movie like ever for the first weekend.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So that was supposed to be the last one in the series, but I'm thinking they're probably going to rethink that.
It's
They're like, you see dollar sign, ding 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 ding.
Slow down there, boy. What do you mean last one?
This
is Hollywood.
It's the last one in this country. We're going to go to other countries or whatever.
Yeah. This is Conjuring Vibrator. Callback.
Conjuring Karen.
Conjuring Christmas Party.
Oh shit, that's gonna be. We should make that Conjuring Karen.
Conjuring Karen, yeah. Oh, that's a fucking anthology.
That's a fucking song. We should tell Rocky.
That's Conjuring Karen. She's showing up everywhere. Conjuring Karen.
Let's leave it to Rocky.
Oh yeah. Mine's more of a yacht rock type song.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing Weapons. So it's available on premium VOD. It's still playing in some theaters too. So if you guys want to check it out, give it a watch. And then the thing I love about it is I still don't know a fucking thing about it. I somehow managed to avoid anything. Don't even look at IMDb because I actually just saw some of the subgenres and I don't know if it's a little bit of a spoiler. So don't look at IMDb. Just watch it. I would love to get some thoughts on this because this is a big time horror movie. It's getting a lot of praise, and I'm curious to see what people think about it. But the film's got Han Solo. Alden Ehrenreich is in this.
Oh, what a young brother.
Also, Josh Brolin.
Oh, keep brolin. What?
Oh, Benedict Wong.
Oh, that boy good.
And
Benedict Cumberbatch's cousin.
Julia Garner. That name's really familiar.
Wasn't she married to Ben Affleck?
Nope.
That was Jennifer Garner.
Oh, that's right. She plays Shia LaBeouf, Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four. And let's see. Oh, she was in Ozark. I haven't seen Ozark, but she was in that as the character Ruth Langmore. And she did the voice of Glinda the Good Witch in Robot Chicken.
She was good in that. I remember when we came out of Superman, that was the first poster I saw. I was like, oh shit.
Robot Chicken?
Barbarian. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, she was in Sin City, A Dame to Kill For.
Oh, was she Goldie?
Marcy.
Okay.
I don't remember that character.
That's my favorite Sin City story of all time, and I was so disappointed by that film so much.
I forget. Did Frank Miller direct that one? Oh, it was it was him and Ed Rodriguez again. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, but it came out way too late.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan had passed. The girl from Clueless and 8 Mile, the great Brittany Murphy passed.
Yeah.
It just was too late, and they fucked up Dwight.
Yeah.
Also had Josh Brolin in,
Yeah.
Like, it
Also
should've been-
Josh Brolin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
right? Like, it should have been Josh Brolin in the whole movie. In the end, should have been Clive Owen if you read the comic, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so looking forward to this one. Yeah, we're going to check out Weapons, and we will talk about that next week. Also, Amy Madigan. How do I know that name? Amy Madigan. Oh, shit. Okay, she was in Uncle Buck, Streets of Fire, Field of Dreams
Oh, was she the older daughter?
The older daughter.
from Uncle Buck.
The one who's dating like Snake
Cha-
or whatever his name was.
Her name was Janice Kobolowski. Janice?
Oh, was she his
Oh,
girlfriend?
Shanice? Maybe Shanice?
Maybe she was Uncle Buck's girlfriend.
No, that
No,
was
she would
Laurie
have been too young, I
Metcalf.
think.
That was Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
yeah.
right. The great Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah, she doesn't share a last name with the family, so she was another character, Shanice Kobolowski. Man, it's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah.
Amy Madigan. There's something else I'm forgetting that she was in. A name's just really familiar to me. Let's see. I'm just looking through real quick to see if there's something jumps out at me.
How old is she?
I don't know. She was in Gone Baby Gone. Oh, she was in Carnival.
Tron would probably know. I'll text him.
No, I mean, that's right. You didn't watch that with us. I used to watch it with Tron.
You guys
Fucking love
watched
that show. Yeah.
Yeah. I do
All
want
right.
to see it. But yeah, you guys are marks.
You do want to see it. It's been out for what, 25 years? 22 years? I mean, you had a lot of time.
Do you guys ever see Cheers?
I really want to see that. I've been trying to watch it for fucking 30, 40 years.
I heard the Cosby Show was good. Shit.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Ain't a fucking
This
go.
is ruined. All right.
Ruined it.
So yeah, Weapons. Let's do it next week. And looking forward to hearing some thoughts. Send them our way. Podcast at trickortreatradio.com. Let me just check, see if there's any other chats.
It was good to hear from Rachel. That's
Yeah,
fucking dope.
she said
Zombie girls.
she was Uncle Buck's girlfriend, she said. And she said she was also
See?
in Field of Dreams.
Oh,
See?
her.
There you go. Mad Madigan.
Just Mad Madigan.
All right. Well, I think
Also
that's going to
in
do it. Let me
Pop-Up.
actually just double check. I don't think we got voice messages this week, unless I didn't put them in the right spot. No, I don't think we got any. Yeah. So I think we're clear. We can end the show, much to MZ's happiness.
Yeah.
All right.
Chagrin.
That's it. Let's wrap it up. MZ, go ahead.
Arrivederci, douchebags.
Raven Shadow.
Live fast, love hard, and enjoy the guilt.
That's right. All right. So that is going to wrap up this episode of Trick or Treat Radio, episode 685. And let me get the music going. There we go. And next week, we will check out the film Weapons from director Zach Kreger. Looking forward to checking that one out. It's on premium VOD, so you get to pony up the big bucks if you want to watch it at home, or you can go to the theater. Maybe check out a matinee.
Oh, all day, baby.
Matinee all day. And what else? What else we got going? We should probably talk about our Patreon, and we have some ideas there. And we'll be releasing a new Patreon soon. And yeah, that's all I got. So, well, it was good. Good seeing Rachel hanging out in the chat. Definitely got to do some of the Zombie Girls again sometime soon. It's been forever.
Oh, show.
But
Yeah.
all right, music's over. That's it. See you guys next week.